Yo, what's good, guys? I'm gonna get my water and we're gonna get this show on the road, so let's go. Alright, let's go. What's up, Paku? What's up, Pepino? Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Right now, I was just watching some tennis. But you know how it is. Tennis is always a pain in the fucking ass. Yo, Shelton, score one more point, please. Alright, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. Cade Cunningham couldn't score a double-double if his life depended on it, 1 point away, but whatever. I've been just stressing, man. Like, no UFC. I wish there was UFC this Saturday so I could bet. Because, man, I don't even bet every day, but, like, it fucking sucks. Alright, let's get this show on the road. I hope everybody's having a great day. God bless. And let's go. It's so annoying, though. I was betting on tennis, bro, and some guy named Francisco, bro. That guy fucking sucks, bro. How are you a fucking athlete for your whole entire life and you can't perform? Like, how are you an athlete but you can't score this amount of points? Like, oh, you can't score a double-double. Like, what? Like, I'm tired of it. Like, I just want to go back to UFC. I'm tired. 3-hour waits and cardio sets done. I'm pretty much in a coma. Someone packed me a bowl. Hey, if you get that bowl, I hope it's good, my brother. I hope it's good. Let's get this show on the road. Shelton plus Flitz. Minus 146. Who's Flitz? Oh, Fritz. Yo, Pepino, don't be jinxing my parlay. Yo, Pepino, don't be jinxing my parlay. If we go down, bro, we go down together. I'm tired of fucking losing, bro. I'm dead ass. Like, even yesterday, bro, like, I cashed out of the Cavaliers because I thought the Cavaliers were going to lose. And then they win by 1 point. Like, yo, like, what? Like, bro, for real? I don't even bet on sports, bro, but I've been having the worst luck betting, and it's so annoying. No, it's not going to hit, bro. You want to know why it's not going to hit, bro? Because the gods say no. I've been on, like, a bad streak. We hit with Volkanovski. I don't know what the fuck's going on. If you want to send me... If you want to send me to sleep, make Shakur versus Devin Haney. Alright, guys, let's get this show on the road, bro. Like, the guy Shelton can't score one more point. Just score 1 point. That's it. That's all I ask. For the love of God. Please, just score 1 more point. I told y'all, Pistons and Cavs. Bro, I had the Cavs and I cashed out because they were playing like shit all the way until the fourth quarter. And I'm like, alright. Alright, if these guys are going to win, then fuck it, they win. But let me just cash out. I still made profit, but I got mad because I cashed out. And there's no hockey either, so all I got to do is watch these guys back and forth hit a ball. But let's go. What's up, Pepino, Paku, Goldie? Hope you guys are all having a great day. You guys know the drill for today. We're going to break down the entire card. I'm not going to lie. If Shelton loses, bro, I don't even want to break down this card, to be fair. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm not going to lie. I might retire soon, guys. I had a good one in tennis last night. Hey, that's good, my brother. I've been having bad luck, bro. Bad luck. Especially with the Cavs. I don't know why the fuck I get too scared, bro. I get too scared and then I want to pull out. Cash out. I think Ode by KO early. Alibi was very gun shy in his debut against Joseph Morales, right? But to be fair, Joseph Morales is a good guy. But let's get this show on the road, guys. Jeff Neal explains why he declined the Kevin Holland fight at UFC Houston and says there's a lot of inner gym beef behind the fight and says it's not a fight that he wants right now. So Kevin Holland and Jeff Neal still have beef. And I didn't know this. I thought, you know, maybe it would make the fight more interesting if they have beef. But I think he's going through some stuff as well where he just doesn't want to deal with Kevin Holland's big mouth. You know how Kevin Holland is. He has a big mouth. Drop a like if you guys haven't already, guys. Let's get this show on the road. Islam Delatulov says he was offered a top 15 opponent at UFC London but declined because of Ramadan. I mean, I like Ramadan, right? Like, I like it, but bro, Ramadan's like, yo, oh, I didn't perform that well because of Ramadan. Oh, I can't take this fight because of Ramadan. Oh, imagine like, oh, I can't take this fight because of Christmas. Oh, I can't show up because it's Christmas. Yo, I gotta spend time with my family. Yo, I couldn't really perform because it's Christmas. You know, like, it's kind of crazy how many people use Ramadan. What's up, Larry? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. God bless. I'll send it to you just to brag. Hey, that's good, my brother. I hope. Woke up to win 100. Hey, that's good, my brother. All right, let's get this show on the road. Congressman Tim Burchett says aliens could be stationed in 5 or 6 underwater bases off the U.S. coast, claiming that a U.S. Navy admiral has already witnessed this. So, I heard about this, like, where a lot of people say it could be in the... Did Ben Shelton win? Thank God Ben Shelton won. Thank the Lord, man. Thank the fucking Lord. Oh, we're good. Yo, I gotta play a victory for that, man. Oh, it's been 25 to 25, 75, 150, 250, and it's like, God, Oliveira couldn't survive the over 3.5 if his life depended on it. Like, I gotta play a victory for this. Oh. I hate gambling. I hate it. I hate it. It's bad for the soul. Next thing. An AI company has built a biometric robot design for a human companionship. Moya is equipped with body heat, dense skin, and costs around $173,000. Would you guys cop or drop? Cop or drop? I heard about this. I remember reading a newspaper in like 2014, and they say by the year 2024, you're going to have your own girlfriend AI robot. Hey, it looks pretty good as well. It looks pretty good. Let's get this show on the road. The world fight should be forbidden from boxers' vocabulary. So you guys know, shout out to KZ. You know KZ. He goes, hugging isn't fighting, right? What if I said boxing isn't fighting? What if I said that? You know how people say, yo, hugging isn't fighting? Yo, what if I said boxing isn't fighting? Is that a bad take or no? What do you guys think? Shakur Stevenson tells Ilia Topuria to come fight him in boxing. The skill level is different. Tell him to come fight me. Yo, what's with these boxers? Like, yo, what's with these boxers? Like, bro, you know what Ilia would do to you? Not even in the ring, like outside. Like, what about outside on the sidewalk? Like, imagine what Ilia would do to this guy. He would eat him alive. Like, yo, just to even put him in the same conversation should be disrespectful. Next thing. Hugging isn't fighting. Yo, so boxing, Curtis Blaze, CTE Curtis Blaze said so. The guy who won a robbery off of fucking Blades. Off of Kunaev. Bro, Curtis Blades, bro. Curtis Blades. That guy doesn't even know how to fight. So, now we're going to get into this. Look, so let me get rid of this. Just leave the UFC for 10 years and make a title run at 35 years old. Brutal. Okay, now I wanted to talk about the interview. I had the interview here. I had the interview of Aiden Ross here. I don't know where it's at now. Hang on, guys. I had the interview. Oh, it was in my repost. Fuck, hang on. I gotta go back. Yo, I gotta go back. Hang on. It's in my repost. Look, right here. So, look. This little baby boxer wants to... Look at this little baby boxer. Look at this baby pillow hand ass boxer. I agree with what Goldie said. He said, yo, if you want to put me to sleep, put Shakur versus Devin Haney. Because that fight is more boring than Aljamain Sterling versus Movsar Evloev. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling was a more exciting fight than Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez. Tell me not. What's up, Wool Black Betty? Piera does Chamadan. Chamaran. Yo, Piera and his black spirits and all that stuff, man. Hugging isn't fighting. Curtis Blades said so. Boxing is more fighting than holding someone down, doing 0 damage. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me ask you guys, what was more exciting? Like, what was more exciting? Like, to be fair, it's only 15-minute fight, too. It's only a 15-minute fight. Let's say it's holding. It's only 15 minutes of holding. Like, for real, like, what's more exciting? Like, I see this all the time. Like, you know, the old heads, like, they're like, oh, boxing is so good. It's so good. But YouTubers revive boxing. Like, for real, for real. So, let's look at this. Let me just make sure my parlays are doing good. Please. 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 I'm terrible at betting other sports, guys. I gotta be for real. I gotta keep it a buck. Like, I can't bet for shit when it comes to tennis, basketball, hockey. Maybe, yeah, hockey I could do good, but man, basketball, like, that thing is 1-1 and it's like 89-89 for the entire game, and the last second somebody wins. I can't bet basketball, tennis. I'm a UFC guy. You know, I always been a UFC guy, for real, for real. Like, for real. Like, I always been a UFC guy. Like, I'd rather bet on, like, a coin toss, head or tails, than, like, bet on some basketball, you know? Like, some guy to get a certain amount of points. Oh, Luka's injured. Oh, Luka's injured again. Oh, he couldn't score 20 points. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I have a lot more success with MMA. Aiden Ross tells Shakur Stevenson and Terrence Crawford that the UFC is better than boxing, and they were quick to disagree. Hell, now you tripping.
You guys fuck with the UFC as a whole?
Yo, I saw you say that. You gotta take that back.
What?
You say that the UFC is better than boxing.
It's true, and you know it's true.
It's not true.
Come
It's
on,
not
even he's.
What's better, UFC or boxing? What's better? What's better? What? If hugging isn't fighting, right? And boxing isn't fighting, so what's better? UFC or boxing?
Yo, you come on, bro. You know, hey, yo.
Human experience is better. I think the human, like, going there and watching is better than boxing.
Yeah, it is.
Going there and watching.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. MMA, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Kick this nigga out. This nigga, ain't no way this nigga came with me right now. Hold on now, cuz.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, it's good though.
He good.
It's fun to. It's fun. You know what it is, bro? When I was watching you and Tio's fight, I was obviously mad. I was biased, to be honest. The fight before,
that fight was
a good fight. Who's the dude from New York that fought?
Shoo.
Yeah, bro. I like him. He's cool. But again, like, I think UFC's better than boxing. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great.
UFC would never be better.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Come on, bro. Is that even a fucking question? Yo, we're in the big 2026 and we gotta fucking argue if UFC's better than boxing? Like, yo, boxing got revived from YouTubers. YouTubers revived boxing. KSI and Logan Paul revived that shit. Or no. What happened, KZ? What happened? It has officially rained every day in the UK in 2026. If you're in the UK, respect. Those rainy days are going to be over eventually. I've had a lot of rainy days. I'm not going to lie. I picked Oliveira. I picked Horace Finney. Man, I picked Paddy Pimblett. I've had a lot of rainy days. And I'll tell you, the rain will go away. Rain, go away. Come back another day. So shout out to my guys in the UK. What's up, Alex? Are you a supporter of Zuffa Boxing? Yeah, I'll watch it. It's good. Let me catch up with what you guys want to say. Hugging isn't fighting. Yeah, Curtis Blaze the GOAT, right? Because we got to listen to what CTE Blaze says, right? Because he's the GOAT. Curtis won a robbery off of Blades. Rewind that. Mazvar, 100%. Algiver's Mazvar being more exciting than boring boxing match doesn't disapprove my point. Are you a supporter of Zuffa Boxing? I love it. What's up, Omni King? I hope you're having a great day. I'm seeing an ass whooping by Judas of that. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Goldie, why you say that, though? Like, that she, like, is, like, what? Like, is it because she talks weird? I'll send it to you just to brag. Alright, Pepino. Alright. Competitive grappling scrambles are more exciting than the jab fest. I agree. Hey, then we're here. Then we're on the same page. Then you can watch a little bit of some hugging then. You know, if the grappling is fun, right? If it's better than that boring boxing, then you could watch a little bit of hugging, because hugging is a little bit more of fighting than it is, you know, with these little baby ass, these big ass pillows on my hands, you know? What's up, John Dong? I hope you're having a great day. 80s and 90s heavyweight boxing, they fought hard on the inside, different times. Omni King then were making sense. But today's day and age, I feel like boxing is a disgrace. Clippers +9, Spurs +121. I don't know what that +9 is. I'm not gonna take it, but I'll pin it for anybody that wants to tail Pepino. That shit is not hitting. Anybody that wants to tail it, tail that shit right now. People don't like the UFC because of fighters like Torres, Finney, Jalton Almeida, Islam versus JDM, Khamzat versus DDP. It's because of the wars and the striking fights. Well, I mean, people like UFC for whatever reason they want to watch UFC. You know, I like UFC because of Masvar. Like, for real. Like, I like UFC because of the doggies. For real. Dag MMA. Yo, I like UFC because of Khamzat. I never switched up on Khamzat just because he had a boring fight. I've been with Khamzat since day one. I'm not a fake-ass guy who just because Khamzat he mauls DDP and DDP can't get up if his life depended on it. I'm not going to switch up on Khamzat and say, yo, Khamzat, yo, I'm not a fan of you no more. Yo, I've been with my boy Khamzat since day one, so I'm going to be a fan of Khamzat since day one. Amazon delivery driver tried to deliver a package at the most dangerous gym in the U.S., and they made him do burpees.
That's fine. Deliver 100 burpees right there.
Yo, I fucking hate guys like that. Next thing, Demetrius Johnson teaching Armin Saryukin his clinch game.
MMA, this is better. Here, knee, here. Just step here, here.
See, you can't be striking with a guy all the time. You can't. Like, you're an idiot if you think you're going to be striking and become champion just straight up striking with everybody. Like, for real, you got to work the clinch. You got to sometimes face adversity and work the wrestling. Because sometimes there's a guy that you can't knock out if your life depended on it. You got to switch it up. And this is why I love Demetrius Johnson, especially working with a guy like Armin Saryukin, man. It's going to be the sky's the limit for Armin. Next thing, I have been offered to compete against Mikey Musumeci for the UFC BJJ belt. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think wins that fight, guys? You guys think Mikey Musumeci? It's not even a fight. But, like, for real, who do you guys think wins? Mikey Musumeci or Muhammad Mokaev? Like, for real. Like, for real, who do you guys think? Who do you guys think wins? Muhammad Mokaev? Of course it's grappling. Okay, hugging's not fighting, right? But grappling, right? Oh, but grappling, right? Oh. Who wins? I think Muhammad Mokaev beats him. Like, bro, we got rid of Muhammad Mokaev, but Muhammad Mokaev would be champ right now. 125 champ right now. OMG, again with the spread. It means Clippers has to lose by less than 9. If they lose by 8, then it hits. Alright, then. Alright. Always cooking. Yeah, KZ, you're cooking, my brother. You're always cooking. If the UFC was only control position stalling, then boxing would be better. Controlling and doing 0 damage is literally the worst part of MMA. Hey, I hear you. But at the end of the day, bro, that's your opinion. At the end of the day, that's your opinion. Like, me, Dag MMA, fuck it, Hernanov. Man, we like to watch some good grappling exchanges. I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a fuck about no fucking slips in the Discord. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. The last thing I want to fucking do is look at some fucking bets. That's the last thing I want to fucking do. Next thing, fighter removed, Alex Morono. Alex Morono has been removed. He's posted in a perfect world, my next fight will be my last fight. The UFC has been my home for the last decade. Nowhere I'd rather fight. Nowhere I'd rather retire. I'm confident. Hopefully they'll give me one last dance. Pretty sad they didn't give me one last dance. Yo, so they didn't even let him retire. They didn't even let him retire. Like, for real. They didn't even let him retire. For real. Like, bro, for real. What the fuck? Next thing, Yuri Prochazka casually uploading a photo that belongs to the Nate Geo page. Now, guys, this is the thing that an angry guy... Yeah, I'm a little angry today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Today I'm a little bit angry today. I'm not gonna lie. But this picture reminds me of Larry because he has the Yuri Prochazka. That Yuri Prochazka where he's like, yeah. Next thing, guys. Overwatch more than doubled its all-time peak on Steam. 165,000 concurrent players with the launch of Season 1. So, apparently Overwatch is back in its peak. It's back in its peak. For real. What's up, Chrissy J? I hope you're having a great day. Next thing, guys. Armin Saryukin answers if he considers himself a Russian or Armenian fighter. I am Russian fighter who represents Armenia. When I got signed, They told me I need to represent Armenia. You don't even need citizenship to represent a country. In the UFC, you can represent different country each fight. So they gave me this condition that they will sign me if I represent Armenia. I said, doesn't matter to me. If I win the title, it's going to stay in Russia anyways, because I live and train there. Armenia, my historical motherland. This is where my roots are from. I don't see any problem in it. We're all from the Soviet Union. Hey, I like that. Next thing, Alex Moreno has been removed. I don't like this. Why don't we remove Donnie Donchenko? What's up, Yuri, bro? I hope you're having a great day. Why don't we remove Donnie Donchenko? Yo, how you gonna remove Alex Moreno, but like, KZ's gonna be like, oh, Donnie Donchenko's a real fighter. Like, bro, nobody's gonna want to remove Donnie Donchenko, but that guy couldn't knock out Alex Moreno if his life depended on it. That guy gassed and he was like getting cut up and bloody and going to war with Alex Moreno. But let's get rid of Alex Moreno. Let's get rid of Alex Moreno, but not the guy who was a minus 200 to knock out his opponent and couldn't knock him out if his life depended on it. For real? Like, for real? Like, bro, if anything, Alex Moreno's more of a fighter than Donchenko. If anything, the guy, Alex Moreno, came back, arguably was going toe-to-toe and still had success. Like, if anything, Alex Moreno exposed Donnie Donchenko for being a fraud. Like, the guy couldn't get a knockout if his... If you told Donnie Donchenko, yo, if you don't get this knockout, I'm gonna eliminate you, the guy couldn't knock him out if his life depended on it. If you told Dante Johnson, yo, Dante Johnson, get the knockout over Cedric Dumas, he couldn't get that knockout if his life depended on it, so he had to go for a submission. A lot of the time, like, these guys are in positions where it's like a minus 200 to get a knockout, but you can't get that knockout if your life depended on it. So it's like, yo, why is Donchenko still in the UFC, but Alex Moreno, you know what? We're done with him. We're done with Alex Moreno, but he just did you guys a favor, took one of the most vicious guys on paper, but let's get rid of Alex Moreno. Let's get rid of him, right? You know what? Let's not re-sign him. Right? But the guy was doing favors consistently, apex after apex after apex, always fighting, always saying yes, always stepping in on short notice. Like, when it's all said and done, Alex Moreno did more for the UFC than Donchenko ever did or ever will. Or am I crazy? Karaguchi shows his hand, guys. His hand has been broken. I heard that he broke his hand in that first round. I don't know. He broke his hand, but, like, that's the thing. The guy Horiguchi broke his hand, right? The guy Andrei Arlovski fought. He had cancer and he still fought, right? But Donchenko's fine. Makes the weight, right? And he can't get a knockout. Like, Karaguchi was going for it. Like, there's a lot of these guys, maybe, you know, I'm giving them a little bit too much. You know, I'm on them too much. I gotta chill a little bit because Donchenko will be back. He needed that fight in order to get better. But now let's go to the next thing. Joaquin Buckley went off. My voice is cracking. Joaquin Buckley went off on the welterweight division for being inactive. You got Islam out there playing wrestle ball. I got something in my mouth. You got Islam out there playing wrestle ball. You got Prates out there partying and clubbing. You got Morales out there twerking and twirling on that KZ shit. You got Ian... No, I'm just kidding. You got Ian Gary watching in the corner. But Buckley, what are you doing? Buckley, what are you doing? What, bro? I hate people like... I mean, I gotta chill, but... Buckley, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're over here saying, yo, we got this guy doing this guy doing that. Islam just fought. Islam just defended. He just fought at 170. Buckley, what are you doing, bro? Oh, I forgot. You're getting held on the ground by Kamaru Usman. No knee Kamaru Usman. That's why you just take the money line. There's only a few fighters you can trust to get a KO. Larry, I agree. I agree, man. And I even took the money line, but then I don't cash out. That's the issue with me. I don't cash out. I had everything. You know, Jalton Almeida, like, over 1.5, all that. And you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm not going to cash out. Let's go. And even then, you know, like, I was like, fuck. Yo, like, Almeida, like, he's a good athlete, but he's not a good fighter. Like, a lot of these guys are good athletes, but they're not good fighters. And, like, you know, we give guys credit, right? Like, oh, Carlos Prates, he can get so much knockouts, right? Oh, you know, like, all these guys so much credit because they're good athletes. But then when they go against another guy who's elite and they only have one way to win, it's like, okay, you're in a bit of a pickle. What's up, Tone K? I hope you're having a great day. Sometimes it cured insomnia. It's not all bad. All right, Omni King, I hear you, my brother. Mokaev will put everyone to sleep, not just him. Dag MMA. Is American football over? Y'all need to support the NZ Warriors in a diff season. Hey, yeah, football's over. And I'm glad football is over because that was boring too. Yo, the same people who watched the whole football of Seahawks versus Patriots are the same people who are like, yo, Masvar Aljo was more boring. Yo, what was more boring? What was more boring? The Super Bowl or Masvar versus Aljamain Sterling? Like, bro. Like, for real, for real? Like, bro, I had to sit there and watch. You know, after I watched the Super Bowl, you know what I said to myself? I said, what is wrong? I said, what is wrong with me? What am I doing? What am I doing? Like, it's fun, right? It's cool to watch it. The halftime was awesome, right? But I was like, yo, I could have done tape study already for UFC Houston. I wasted my entire day watching these guys that trained their whole life, right, to be in competitive. They trained their whole life to be there. And they still can't make a competitive match if their life depended on it. Like, yo, I was like, bro, okay. All right, so, you know, we got like 108 million people watching the Super Bowl. Oh, no, but Aljo versus Masvar is so boring. Oh, he's such a boring champ, right? I'm like, bro, I'm watching tennis right now, and that tennis is so fucking boring. But no, Masvar versus Aljo, yo, is it crazy? Yo, sometimes I'm having sex, and that shit is so fucking boring. I'm like, Masvar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling was more fucking fun than that shit. And I'm like, yo, nah, but everybody wants to hate on Masvar, right? Everybody wants to be like, oh, Masvar's so fucking boring, right? Nah, that's not what it is. People just want to pick and fucking choose. That's what it is. Because when you're doing something else and it's boring, you don't say anything. But, of course, Masvar Aljo, you know, you got to say something. Yo, let me pull this up because this is what got me mad. What Aljamain was saying. What Aljamain Sterling was saying. Look at what Aljo was saying. Yo, look at what Aljo was saying, bro. Aljamain Sterling was saying, he's talking about the fight with Masvar Evloev. That fight happened 2 years ago. Look at this guy. Look at what this guy's saying, bro. Look at what this guy's saying, bro. This guy's on some crazy stuff. Have you guys seen what Aljo's been saying about that fight with, Look at what Aljo was saying about Masvar. Let me pull it up. Look at what this guy, how dare this guy say that? Nah, because this is what really got me heated. Nah, because this is what really got me heated, bro. Aljo versus Masvar over sex is wild. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Sometimes I'm hitting that shit from the back and I'm like, God fucking damn, this pussy's fucking dry as shit. But motherfuckers still, oh, that shit's more fun, right, than watching Masvar versus Aljo, right? Like, for real. Like, for real. You gotta be banging dudes or units if you think that. I'm dead ass. I'm like, yo, if she's riding me, I'm all the way back like this. I'm back like this. And she's riding my shit. I'm like, yo, this shit's fucking boring as fuck. This bitch, oh, excuse me, this girl, she can't ride me if her life fucking depended on it. Like, yo. But motherfuckers will be like this. Oh yeah, this shit's so much more fun. It's so much more fun than Aljo versus Sterling. It's like, bro. Like this is why I get mad. This is why I get mad because y'all, like the same motherfuckers that be having some boring ass sex are the same motherfuckers that be saying, yo, Aljo versus Masvar is not entertaining at all. Like, bro. This is why I be getting mad. I'm about to crash out, bro. I'm about to crash out. Aljamain Sterling says, round 3. Slam broke Masvar Evloev and it would have ended differently outside the cage. Those little pity patty shots he was throwing, I don't think should have outscored the 90 seconds versus the 3.5 minutes of real work. Honestly, if I slam him on his head like that in the street, I'm walking away before the cops get to the scene. I'm gone. But bro, what the hell are you talking about? Like, what is Aljamain Sterling on, bro? Yo, you didn't win 3.5 minutes of the third round, bro. You won 2.5 minutes. And Masvar took over the rest of the round. Yeah, you were on your way to winning that third. You won half of the third round. The first half, though. Not the second half. So I'm like, bro, what the hell? Read me now or die. What's up? Was the Super Bowl boring or what? Yo, what's up, bro? I hope you're having a great day. Also, I'm live with Anakin. Hey, you want me to shout you out, bro? I'll shout you out. You're live with Anakin right now? No, no facts. Bro, oh, Anakin's live right now. Let me, I'll shout out to him. I'll shout out Anakin. Was the Super Bowl boring? He asked the same question. Bro, the Super Bowl was boring as shit. I'm sorry, Pepino. I'm sorry, bro. And I'll pull up the Discord because that was a little bit disrespectful of me. Like, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Oh, I don't care. Like, I shouldn't say that. Let me pull up the things. Sorry, Pepino. Sorry. Let me pull up the things. Of course he sends me a parlay that you... I don't want to see a parlay that you goddamn made money on already, Pepino. Can you send me a parlay that you is in the works? Yo, I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Yo. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. That's actually good. Good stuff, Pepino. Good stuff. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. It's okay. Yeah, that's stupid. He's like, I'd rather watch Aljo vs. Mazar while clapping. The only entertainment part about Mazar versus Lopez was Lopez almost submitting him. What about the domination of 30-27? Like, people forget Mazar. My dog is getting annoyed right now because she's like, man, this guy's talking about Mazar so much. My dog is like, you should see my dog right now. My dog is like, oh my gosh. But like, I'm being for real. Bro, I sent you 3 parlays for tonight. Did you? Bro, all I see is the parlay that you hit. I can't. I'll see it though, bro. I hope it hits. I'm done. I'm done. That's what I'm trying to say. LMAO, why Edward compared sex to UFC? Yo, chill or nah. Foggy's crashing out. Just rage with him, bro. I'm about to. Sorry, Casey. Let me see. Sorry, bro. I'm angry. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm reading you, Casey. Masvar is boring as shit. Him and all. By the way, this is all satire. All satire. Boring as shit. And Aljo was the most entertaining fight he's had because Aljo was able to keep up with the grappling competitive. Okay, at least we can agree that it was exciting, right? It was exciting, right? We can agree. You gotta be banging dudes. He just realized May is not him, so he's angry. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. John Dong. Still remember that. Goes checking in at the casino, watching them roll around. Buckley by KO. A 2024. It's a draw. Can't make a pick. Let Morales shake his ass. What the hell, Paku? Yo, Paku. What the fuck? That's why you gotta take. Yeah, I gotta take moneyline, man. I gotta take moneyline. None of I'm trying. Aljo, you gotta go. Mazar could barely beat Lopez. He 30-27'd him. Yo, I'm about to fucking crash. I'm about to fucking crash out. Yo, I'm about to fucking crash. Let me see if my parlay hit. Let me see if my parlay hit. And it's gonna fucking lose. Yo, I'm about to crash out. Yo, Masvar 30-27 Diego Lopez. He 30-27'd him. I'll watch any UFC card over any other sporting event just for the thrill of the KO. But let's not glorify crotch sniffing though. Are you watching for control or to see a motherfucker get laid out cold? I'm just watching to hit my fucking bet, bro. Bro, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I don't care about who or how you win. Just cash. That's it. That's it. I don't care. What's up, Tone K? Honest question. Is Mazar retired or something? Bro. Alright, we gotta go to the next topic. We gotta go. Yeah, it was because Mazvar couldn't lay on someone the whole time. Hernanov, yes, so he's retired. What's your parlay? Dude, my parlay is cooked, bro. I got Camilo, bro. Moneyline. Camilo and the guy you said, Fritz. I got Camilo and Fritz. I'm cooked. I already know. I'm cooked. I already know. Damn, bro. Yeah, makes sense, KZ. He likes MMA. MIA. Bro, Lopez took that fight on 3 days' notice or some shit. But he got 30-27. Yo, you guys are I'm about to crash out. Yo, you guys are acting like Masvar didn't take that fight on short notice. Yo, he had a camp, right? Yeah, he had a camp, but he's still accepting a random guy on his UFC debut on short notice. He 30-27 Diego Lopez, 2-time title challenger on short notice. 30-27. Crash out, bro. Now, what the fuck? I watched to be entertained. Yo, I don't care about being entertained, bro. I'm not here to be entertained. I'm here to cash out. That's all I'm here for. Like, I don't care if... And I know this sounds crazy because, yo, are you not a real UFC fan, bro? Yo. I don't care. I don't care. I'm like the angry man yelling at the cloud. I don't care how you win, just win. God damn it. Lopez on a full cam destroys Masvidal, bro. Lopez can't even get the belt if they give him 2 title shots. Against the same guy. Bro. Lopez is dog shit. Vulcan bang. Yo, chill. Valid, lol. It be like that sometimes. Pray for a motherfucker to lay and pray. Nah, but for real though, in reality though, I'm just joking, but you guys make a point. At the end of the day, we need UFC to be exciting. Let's go to this. We need UFC to be exciting because, let's say in this case, Fluffy, right? You know, it goes against what I say. You know, let's say we say Fluffy, right? Oh, Fluffy just hugs Strickland for 5 rounds and it was a boring main event. Then all of a sudden, people don't want to watch UFC no more. So in reality, we do need for it to be entertaining. We do. You guys are right. I gotta give you a flower. Here's your flower, Pepino. Here's your flower. Here's your flower, guys. Here's your flower. But for real. But like me, I don't care. I could give a shit less if it's boring or not. Like the thing that I care about most is if my parlay is gonna hit or not. Cause I'm not here watching UFC for fun. Like I know you guys like, or am I crazy? Am I crazy? Like, am I crazy? It feels like I'm working when I'm watching UFC. Lopez is dog shit. Honestly. Lopez can knock out Masvidal easily. Camilo's not even down. He's crashing out. Dude, he's gonna sell, bro. I'm crashing out like Goldie when he has his last parlay with Strickland. I mean, with Fluffy. Isn't Volk the GOAT of the division? I feel like Masvidal gets 50-45 by Volk. No, dude. Forget about that Masvidal talk. It's gonna get a little outdated. We'll do that later. Let's talk about this card. You guys help me. Help me because I need help. I've been losing my mind. Take okay then, KZ. That's fair. That's fair, KZ. That's fair. But guys, I'm not here. Like I don't watch. Like if you couldn't like, is this gonna sound crazy? Like if you couldn't bet the UFC, I wouldn't watch every single fight. Like the only reason why I'm watching every single fight is because I have like a parlay on it or because I have Tapology on it. You know. All right, let's go. Volk stylistically, no, he does not, bro. Yo, watch what Masvidal is gonna do to Lerone Murphy, bro. Watch. What do you mean no, Eustace? He does. No, dude. Watch what Masvidal is going to do to Lerone. Then everybody's going to be making excuses. Oh, Lerone was injured. Oh, Lerone broke his hand. When Lerone starts rolling his eyes and gets annoyed when he gets control, then watch. Easily. Let's go. All right, let's go. Dude, Camilo. But why is it 140? He is losing, bro. It's 3-4. He lost the first set. He needs to win the second set or else he's done. Or the first set's not over. Alright, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. I hope you guys enjoyed the first 38 minutes. We've been going crazy. I don't always have the good take. My takes are not always the best. So, take what I say with a grain of salt. Volk destroys Masvidal. You are crazy. You're only watching fights for bets. The fights I don't have bets on, I actually enjoy more. I'm a fan of MMA. I watch pretty much every regional scene card with no bets. Damn. Because maybe I got to get into it a little bit more, but I see this, like, different. Like, for real, like, if there was no Tapology or... Like, I don't think I would be like, yeah, I'll put it on, but I would only watch pay-per-views. Like a casual. Nah, there's fights that I don't bet on. I gotta watch just for the fun of it. It's entertainment plus a chance to cash some parlay. Yeah, facts. Then I gotta enjoy it then. But lately, bro, like lately, like I didn't want to watch Mario Batista. Like, why would I want to watch Mario Batista? Like, why would I want to watch Mario Batista? You know, like I'm watching him, but like I don't really wanna watch him. You know, like okay, I'll watch Carly Judas, Juliana Miller, but I need the over 2.5, and I need Carly Judas by decision, or I need Carly Judas by KO. Like I don't know, I'm different, guys. Let me put on my AC. Sardine! Nah, I'm not taking what you say with a grain of salt. Stand on your words. Stand your base, mate. I'm taking what you say with a pound of salt, and I'm salty. Sorry, Kizzy. Of course, Murphy's going to roll his eyes when Mavzar's out there avoiding actual combat. Nah, yo, like, when I saw, like, guys, let me just say one more thing. Let me say one more thing. Yo, let me say one more thing. Last thing. Like, when I saw Oliveira and Mario Batista, when I saw Oliveira, like, being, like, a little diva and going like this, like, and rolling his eyes and, like, gassing out after the first round, I was like, bro, why the fuck do I want to watch this? Like, Oliveira already lost. Why would I want to watch that? Like, Oliveira already lost. Like, I already lost my parlay. But I don't turn it off, but, like, yeah, I watch it, but I'm like, I don't really want to fucking watch that shit. Like, why would I want to watch Mario Batista? The guy's a journeyman. All right, let's go. Carly Judas versus Juliana Miller. 4-3 for Juliana Miller. 2-3 of her last 5, losing to Clay Gerthy, Veronica Hardy, and Luana Santos. Her 2 wins are Brogdon Walker and Ivana Petrovic. Carly Judas is in a position where she's 5-2-0. 3-2 out of her last 5, losing to Ernesta Carrot Cake by split and Gabriela Fernandez by split. When we look, majority topology, 94% has Carly Judas to win. Now, I did say earlier, you know, Carly Judas by decision, but that's just off the top of my head. But when we look, guys, I believe a majority of Juliana Miller's losses, no, the majority come by decision. But when I look, I think this one makes sense. She's a minus 400 heavy favorite. He's ignoring my question. Sorry. He says, why did Evloev duck Pico? He couldn't fight, bro. Bro. Oh my gosh. Let me pull up Masvar. Bro. You guys know more people have pulled out against Masvar than he pulled out of fights, right? Like, yo, more people have pulled out against Masvar than he's pulled out against people. Like, look. Well, oh, it doesn't tell me who pulled out. Fuck. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I get your logic, but only when applying to woman MMA. Hey, then I gotta get my attention span a little bit more better. I gotta watch a little bit more because, like, Jalton Almeida Kunaiv, I was like, bro, what am I doing? Like, why am I watching this? Like, it's so, like, if Jalton Almeida's not having success, like, the guy just gave up. Let me see. How many times has Masvar Ev... So, guys, take what I say with a grain of salt. But, like, for real, like, sometimes I'm like, yo, like, I'm on my phone, I'm texting somebody else, I'm watching somebody else, I got YouTube. Like, sometimes the fight companion is more fun than the fight itself. Like, AJ, like, MMA experts, like, I'd rather watch him talk than, like, watch Kunai versus Blades. After Blades gives up after the first round, not being able to get a takedown, and that's his only way to win. Like, I'd rather watch somebody talk MMA than, like, watch Oliveira give up. You know, like, watch, you know? Let me see. So, Masvar Evloev has withdrawn approximately 3 to 5 scheduled UFC fights due to injury or illness throughout his career, out of a total 10 fight cancellations. According to various reports, while booking, you guys know Aljo pulled out against Masvar the first time, right? Like, if we're calling a spade, like, bro, let's say it's 5. Let's say he pulled out 5 times. The other 5 times somebody else pulled out. So, like, you know? Masvar fights scared. I think he's pretty good and a top 5 guy, but he does avoid activity and violence. And he's definition of a born fighter. Yo, so the same way that you guys turn off Masvar or, like, you guys watch something else with Masvar, like, that's the same way Oliveira, he's gassed. I don't turn it off, but I'm like, get this shit off my screen. Yo, get this guy off my screen. Yo, how dare this guy be on my screen? How dare Oliveira get a 5-round main event and perform like that? How dare Oliveira get a 5-round main event and perform like... How dare him get more cash in his pocket off of a 5-round main event and perform like that? And tap so easily to a rear naked choke like that? Haraguchi should have been the 5-round main event. Haraguchi! How dare Oliveira? How dare you perform like that, bro? Like, that was a disgrace for main events, what Oliveira did. Like, for real. Yo, Tonke. And Oliveira, I'm talking about Vinicius Oliveira, not I'm not talking about Charlie the GOAT. What's up, Leandro? Hope you're having a great day, my guy. Sorry, I'm just trolling a little bit as well. But guys, give me Carly Judas. I do want to look at her submission game as well, just because she no wins or losses by submission. But there's a first time for everything. We know Ernesta Carrot Cake is very good. I call her Carrot Cake. That's how I can remember her a little bit. But guys, in reality, guys, it looks like a double chance situation. I like Carly by KO or points. It's easy to say, why am I watching this shit in hindsight when the fight is over, but before it starts, you're waiting to see if there's a... Yeah, that's fair, Larry. I'm the type of guy, though, I, like, even, like, cash out, like, I have this issue. You can ask Pepino, like, bro, I want to cash out, like, oh, Josh Almeida, he already lost. All right, let me cash out. He already lost. You know, and that's the thing with me. Like, I got to get more. I got to watch it no matter what. If you bet on Judas, Korea, put the house, you'll make dough. Hey, get off your phone. Unless Leandro sent you question. What up, Leandro? What about Baranovsky versus Aslan? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. But, like, guys, you're going to get in a... Like, don't tell me, like, you guys can't tell me sometimes, like, you lose your parlay and you're like, man, get this guy off my screen. I don't even want to look at this guy. Yo, get this guy off my screen. How dare he even be on my screen right now? You know, like, that's how I am sometimes. Like, Cavaliers, they won last second. I cashed out. Get this off my screen, bro. But it's not a good mentality to have, though. Yater Duvall versus Jordan Levitt. Let's get to the next fight. Let's go. I think who would have known Lewis versus Francis was going to go like that? No, that's facts. You guys have some good mindsets, bro. I got to get back into that good mindset as well. Uses Camilo about to win his first set. Now you can chill out. Yo, but this is the thing. This is the thing. No. But this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, this is the thing that gets me, like, yo, he doesn't have to win his first set. No, not, oh, he wins his first set, we could chill. No. You got to win that second set, too. No, don't make it 1-1 going to a third set. Yo, Camilo, you got to take it. Like Oliveira, you're in a position to be in a 5-round main event. Take his head off. What the hell are you doing going like this and walking out to Beethoven? You need serious segment? You need a serious segment? Hey, Leandro, yes, bro. Take away my potential view time. I'm sorry, bro. KZ, did he rip off your video? Yo, nah. KZ, come on, bro. But guys, I do gotta tell you guys something. I'll write it here right now, guys. If Movsar never becomes champ, if Movsar loses to Lerone, I will do a whole 30-min segment on why Movsar is not him. Maybe you are betting too much. No! No! No, I'm just kidding. You catching? Yeah, I'll catch that shit. Let me catch that shit. Maybe you're betting too much. Take away from my attention. Anyone else watching the Flying versus Match betting Caroline versus... What the hell is that, Goldie? Emotions are not good, brother. You need clicks. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Can you share my channel? Comment while I'm live. My voice is a bit hoarse. Anakin MMA. Yo, I shouted you out, bro. I shouted you out, Anakin. Is that the hunt? Oh, the hunt. Yo, the hunt. Yo, you owe me money for winning you the Mecca, dude. Like, for real. Yo, the hunt. Yo, the hunt. Yo, you owe me money for winning you that Mecca, bro. I'm about to crash out, bro. I don't really care if my bet loses because I'll get it back. Oh, okay. I watch every single fight and respect the grappling skill sets of these guys. I just enjoy some fights more than others. Control-based guys are not as fun to watch than hunting finishes and subs. Yeah, that's true. But me, guys, I'd rather watch... I know it's going to sound crazy. I'd rather watch Islam hug JDM for the entire 5 rounds and cash my parlay than JDM piece up Islam and I'm out. I'm leaving the arena. Like, bro, when I was in the arena, bro... Like, there was a guy who was from... He was the only guy back in JDM, bro. I was like, yo, if I, bro, like, I can't take a L. That's the thing about me. I can't take a L. Like, if I take a L, I take that, like, for real. Like, okay, my lock of the week lost. Okay, I take that for real. Even if it's like, okay, not that bad. Left lane is killing you, bro? What do you mean? Like the MMA guy? Why you just crashing out? Alright, guys, next fight. Yater Duvall versus Jordan Levitt, guys. Like I say, take what I say with a grain of salt. Yater Duvall is my guy. But he did have that weird situation with Isaac Dalgarian his last fight. He had a fight where Isaac Dalgarian got into a little bit of legal trouble. Where basically he's in a situation where he's cut from the UFC and his whole gym was investigated. Monkey Man is good. Y'all going to remember this. Hey, let's go, Haymaker. You need to get your ass beat in the gym every day. You will learn to take L's and move on with shit. Yeah, but guys, even in school, bro, like, I remember I was racing the guy. There was this guy who was the fastest kid. Yo, even in wrestling, bro, like, when I would lose, bro, like, I would get mad, bro. I would get like, yo, how dare he, you know, like, so one time I was racing this guy, like, fastest, who's gonna be the fastest kid in school, in middle school, right? And he was beating me, like, he beat me before, like, and I just got, like, everybody's like, yo, you're the fastest kid, right? And we're running, right? And I'm like, yo, I cannot lose to this guy. There's so many people watching. So you know what I did? We were running, and I tripped him. I threw my foot out. Like, we're running, right? We're running side by side. I threw my foot out, because he was laughing a little bit. He was like, ah, and I threw my foot out. I tripped him. He fell face first, and his whole face ate dirt. All of it. And I had to, and the you know, the sidekick teacher, the teacher helper, she saw it, and she's like, I saw what you did. Because everybody's like, yo, he's the fastest kid. And, like, she's like, I saw what you did. And I had, like, no recess for the whole 3 weeks. Like, for the next 3 weeks, I could not play recess. But, like, in my head, I was like, at least I didn't lose to that guy. But that's a bad mentality to have. That's a bad mentality to have. For real. Like, that's a bad But in my head, I'm like, hey, at least I didn't lose to that guy. At least I didn't lose to that chump. You know, in wrestling, I cheat just to get the job done. Because I'm not here for entertainment. I'm here to get the job done. I'm not here to watch some guy who's not ready to be in the UFC. I'm here to just get the guy and go. You know? Or is that crazy? Damn, you just tripped this. Nah. But that's the type, like, for real, like, that's how I used to, that's who I would be, like, yo, whatever it takes to win. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I'm not here to lose. Get your Chobani protein. Have one more. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. I know that's like a sore loser. I'm like Dustin Poirier. Yo, when Dustin Poirier loses, bro. When Dustin Poirier loses, remember what Dustin Poirier does when he wins. He's a sore winner. When Dustin Poirier beat Dan Hooker, what did Dustin Poirier say to Dan Hooker? He said, how about that, Dan? How about that? How about that, Dan? How about that? And he gave him like a hard pat on his body. Sorry, my dog is like freaking out. He gave him a hard pat on his body, right? I'm like Dustin Poirier. Like Dustin when he got fish hooked by Michael Chandler, like, and he gets dirty. Like Dustin when he knocked out that guy in sparring, he's like, and new lightweight champion of the world. Like, you know, like how Dustin's like a sore winner? Like, that's how I am a little bit. Like, if I were to lose to Mecca to Hank, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. I would have been like, yo, good game, but for real, I would have been mad. But let's go. You did lose because you got disqualified because you're a cheater. Hey, but not everybody knows that. Not everybody knows that. Eustace owes us a clip of this race, Pepino. Challenge, and no, you need help. Camilo, up the second set. Now you can chill. Don't count your chickens. Yeah, bro, Dustin Poirier was a toxic winner, bro. And remember, when he won by breaking Connor's leg, what did Dustin do? He won like this. And the guy didn't even, like, the guy, maybe he checked it with his elbow, but, like, you're dancing on a guy that broke his leg. Like, that's how I am. I'm like Dustin Poirier, but that's a bad habit. All right, let's go. Not everybody knows that. He's only up by one goddamn point. He can't get another point if his goddamn life depended on it. All right, let's go. Next thing. Let's go. So, Yater Duvall versus Jordan Levitt, guys. And I tell you guys this because I be honest. You know, I have flaws. You know, like Juice Man says, yo, you got cheated on. Yo, you got cheated on. Hey, but at least it wasn't my baby mama. At least I don't got no baby mama drama. At least I don't got no fucking baby mama drama. Alright. Let's go to the next. So, Yater Duvall versus Jordan Levitt, right? Yater Duvall 10-0, right? He's coming off of that weird situation with Isaac Dalgarian. But, whatever. He got that submission, whether Isaac Dalgarian gave it to him or not. Whatever. We're not going to talk about that fight. I want to talk about the fight with Conor Matthews. It was his UFC debut. And a lot of people had Yater Duvall by KO. They had him by KO. Yo, Yater Duvall by KO, minus 200, right? And he goes for the sub. Like, he goes for, like, a club and sub situation. Very good debut on Dana White Contender Series. Showed he could go a hard 15. But he's going against the Monkey King, Jordan Levitt. Jordan Levitt, he's very good. He's very good at twerking, very good at dancing, and very good footwork as well. 30 years old, 155 division, but I don't know if this is going to be... it should be at 155. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. 5'9". The only thing about Yater is he does have a little bit short arms for his height as well. I know he's 5'9", 69-inch reach. A little bit of, like, T-Rex arms a little bit, but it helps him be a little bit more accurate. Like, Ilia doesn't have the longest reach, but he's more accurate and he's very precise. Like, with these guys, like, these guys are very accurate and precise. And I believe the Cuban Missile... Oh, the Cuban Problem. The majority of his wins inside the distance are by sub. 4 subs in the first round. But, excluding that Isaac, it's only 3 in the first. Rear naked choke, guillotine choke. He might tend to go for that sub. Like, remember, Patty went for the sub against Jordan Levitt as well. Remember, Jordan Levitt was having a lot of success, but Patty went for that sub as well. So, guys, give me Yater Duvall. I'm going to go ITD. I wouldn't say he's very good at twerking. Morales is way better. Hey, yo. Give me Yater by KO or sub. How short are your arms? My arms are short as shit. Like, I don't really got a good ape index. I'm skinny, like... I don't got a good ape index. Like, I got T-Rex arms. I know. He broke him first set. He's ahead. By 1 point. Or no? Oh, yo, that crash out earlier was crazy, bro. Alright, Yater Duvall versus Jordan Levitt. Sorry, guys, if I crashed out. Sorry. Dude, it's because I bet on some guy named Francisco, bro, and that guy couldn't get a, like, tennis shot if his life depended on it. Alright, next thing, guys. Let me unpin this. Gene Paul versus Phil Rowe. Now, I gotta tell you guys a story about when I bet on Angelosa. This was another time I was very mad as well. I'll tell you guys. Used to doing the Spider-Man shooting web emotes. So look, this was another time I was very upset as well, where I didn't even want to watch the rest of this fight. I was like, I don't even want to watch Phil. When Phil Rowe got on the mic, yo, Mystic, Duvall will be too strong. Oh, I spit everywhere. Sorry. Duvall, you enjoyed it? Hey, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Duvall will be too strong and better in the stand-up. Yo, Mystic, thank you so much. Let's go. Shout out to Mystic, guys. I do got the DJ air horn that I did forget. DJ air horn. Let's go. Let's go, Mystic. Can we get some big W's for Mystic? Hey, bro, I hope you're having a great day, bro. I hope everything went well. I did crash out a little earlier, but let's go. And last but not least, I got the DJ air horn. Thank you so much, Mystic. Hang on. Don't spit on Mystic, sorry. But guys, yeah, I was crashing out because of Mosvar Evloev earlier. But look, sorry about that. I was mad because I picked Angelosa. Angelosa, the guy who, after they called the fight with Brian Battle off, he wants to, oh, let's fight, but the fight is off already, bro. I don't know why I picked Angelosa. I thought Angelosa could have done something to Phil Rowe. I thought he was him. I really thought that he could have got that job done. It was 7 months and 3 weeks ago. I bet on Angelosa. I said, Angelosa, you're in my parlay. I think you could get this job done. He's up 2 rounds. And all of a sudden, he has a Greg Hardy situation where he can't fight if his life depended on in that 3rd round. And he's gassed. And he can't shoot a takedown. And he's just there, a punching bag. And the guy's playing possum. Not even playing possum. He is possum at that point. Because he can't move or get out the way or nothing. But the guy Angelosa went a hard 15 with JDM. But then in the third round, he's getting TKO'd by Phil, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Rowe. And I was like, bro, when I saw this, there was 1 minute left. 1 minute left till that third round. And Angelosa couldn't defend himself. He couldn't defend himself if his life depended on it. And that's the type of thing where I'm like, yeah, maybe hugging isn't fighting, right? Same thing with Mayun Gafurov and Wiklax, right? Wiklax, you got 4 decisions. What are you going to do? Put your head in the guillotine? Bang it out? Dance around the cage? Or you're going to just put your head in the guillotine? And it's the same thing with Angelosa. Like, Angelosa, you got 4 options. What are you going to do? You're going to be a punching bag? You're going to wrestle? Or you're going to get out the way? And he said, you know what? I'm just going to lose to Phil Rowe after winning the first 2 rounds. And I was like, gosh, damn, Phil Rowe. Gosh damn, Phil Rowe. But yeah, he did that, right? He crashed my parlay, whatever. But we're going to get that back in blood. He lost to Seokyeon Ko by decision. Seokyeon Ko had a fight on this card, I believe. It got canceled. I think Seokyeon Ko was supposed to fight Jacoby Smith on this card. And that fight got canceled, yeah, right here. I was very interested in seeing what was going to happen there. But, guys, now we're going to talk about Jean Paul. Jean Paul was from Dana White Contender Series 9-2, guys. He is from Dana White Contender Series week 4. And he was the main event. Ended up winning by round 1, 1 minute and 8 seconds by head kick and right hook. I don't remember this. I really don't. I remember Cesare. This is what I remember. I remember Rat Garbage. I remember Eduardo Henrique, Tommy Gunn. I remember that. But I don't remember that main event. Beautiful head kick. Jean Paul, what do we got to say? 27 years old. 3 KOs in the first, 4 subs in the first, and 5 overall. 1 win by decision, 7-1 in LFA. His one loss is by... His one most recent loss in the LFA is by KO. Doctor stoppage. Lost by punches as well by KO. Amateur. He does go for the sub a lot more than he goes for the KO. Submission, guillotine, rear naked, submission, armbar. When we look, let me see what's his go-to. Let me go up. Triangle. He lost by rear naked, but he goes for the ghillie, triangle, triangle. He goes for that triangle a lot, but you know when you go for that triangle, you kind of end up off your back, right? And you kind of, for the triangle choke, you got to end up off your back, right? And go for it. I don't know if Phil Rowe's going to shoot a takedown. You know, when I look at this, guys, Phil Rowe can take a beating, bro. Like, Phil Rowe, I don't even remember the last time he was finished. Like, when was the last time Phil Rowe was finished? Like, for real. And, like, he's only been finished once by KO in the first round. And who was that finished him by KO? He lost by KO in round 1. All the way back in 2014. But since then, guys, he's not lost inside the distance. Majority of his losses come by decision. 100% finish rate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins by KO. 4 subs in the first. Am I crazy to go Jean Paul by decision? Jean Paul by sub is live? I like this. When is my favorite fighter Kyle Fernandez fighting? I'll tell you right now. But yeah, guys, if Movsar Evloev loses, guys, we'll do a whole 30-minute stream, like, reacting to the time where I crashed out today. And, we won't react to the whole thing, but we'll do a, like, where I say, like, oh, my bad, Paku. You were right. My bad, Pepino. You were right. My bad, Larry. You guys were right. Like, for real. Like, if Movsar loses, like, that would be pretty funny. Tell me not. Like, where we go around the whole, like, day, like, talking about how, what if, like, Movsar was a what if. Kyle Fernandez's next fight is, like, oh, he had a fight against Farisiam, canceled. No news yet for Kyle Fernandez. No news yet. I like Jean by sub or points. I was going to take Jean by decision, but there's a first time for everything as well, you know. Maybe Phil Rowe has never been finished in the UFC, but maybe he gets finished here, you know. Right, Leandro Yus is on that low. He's on that line. Nah. I picked Losa, but probably going to pick Jean Paul here. Hey, good call on the Losa pick, bro. That was AJ's lock of the week. And I was pissed, bro. I was like, fuck! And Losa, you couldn't survive 1 more minute. Damn it. It was like the Chris Curtis and Roman Kopylov, where Chris Curtis got KO'd in the last second and Mark Smith stopped that. And there was only 1 more second to go. And it's like, bro, you can't let the fight just go on 1 more second, bro. Oh my god, Fritz is down. It's alright, bro. I got a basketball parlay, I'll tell you guys right now. To like Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. To make 1-3. He already made 1-3. To make 15 points. Knicks to win. Cooper Flag to make 10 points. And Devin Booker to make 15. That's all I need. Alright. Let me blow my nose. Oh, that's true, Paku. That's true. Great saying, great thing, bro. You can roll into mount with a triangle and go for a triangle armbar. You're not stuck on bottom if you lock up a triangle. Hey, that's fair. That's fair, bro. I'm kidding. It hasn't started. Just seeing if you're gonna crash out again. Yo, but that, guys, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I don't like Oliveira no more. Vinicius Oliveira, I don't like him no more. Like, I don't really like him no more. I had the over 3.5, and I had Vinicius to get, and Mario to get 2 takedowns. Mario got 2 takedowns, but I needed that over 3.5. I don't like Vinicius Oliveira no more. I don't like him no more. All right. Ramiz Brahimaj versus Puniali Soriano. Puniali Soriano is on a 3-fight win streak. But I want to mention his losses, guys. He was once on a 2-fight losing skid, losing to Roman Kopylov. That was prime Kopylov, 2023 Kopylov. And then losing to Dustin Stolfis by sub. No shame into losing to any of those guys. Those guys are very good at what they do. And when we look, he lost to Nick Maximov. Who is this guy? This is the guy who Nate Diaz said, yo, Khamzat, you want to fight me, bro? Go fight my partner, Nick Maximov. You know what he'll do to you? And Nick Maximov was like, oh, hell nah. And then he lost to Brendan Allen, right? What do I say about these losses? There's nothing wrong, right? If anything, you needed these losses in order to go down to welterweight. Ever since moving to welterweight, because he was fighting at 185, ever since moving down to 170, guys, he's beating Miguel Baeza. No chin Miguel Baeza. The guy is like a what if he had a chin. Like, the guy's chin is made out of dust. Uros Medic knocked him out bad. And then he beat Nikolai Vedetinikov by decision with the grappling. Even with Miguel Baeza, guys, he was grappling. Nikolai, he wasn't really grappling as much, but when I look at this fight as a whole, guys, I want to see... Like, I used to make fun of Soriano. I say this a lot. I always make fun of somebody, like, obviously in MMA, but I used to call him Pillow Hands Puniali Soriano because he couldn't knock out Miguel Baeza if his life depended on it. Like, Miguel Baeza doesn't have a chin. Like, the guy got knocked out by KS Williams bad. Like, that was when we start to see his chin decline. Then he got knocked out by Andre Fiallo. Like, bro, this guy? Like, this guy doesn't even have a chin either. Like, this guy has no chin. Like, what did Luke Rockhold, like, what did they say about what? Like, his wife gives him a kiss on the chin and he goes to sleep? Bro, you give Andre Fiallo a kiss on the chin, he goes to sleep, bro. Like, bro, how you losing to Andre Fiallo? And Soriano couldn't knock him out, but that's why I ate my words, because then he knocked out Uros Medic, because I was like, yo, Puniali Pillow Hand Soriano's not going to knock out Medic if his life depended on it. And he knocked out Medic. And then I was like, okay. Alright, this guy doesn't have pillow hands. Like, for real. Like, if anything, I got pillow hands. Like, look at my hands. My hands are made out of pillow. Look at my fisticuffs. They're not even that big. Yeah, I got a manicure today. Don't give me no BS. But he's going to be facing off against Ramiz Brahimaj. Ramiz Brahimaj has made a turnaround as well, ever since losing to Themba Gorimbo by decision. And I know Themba Gorimbo is like a bad loss, right? But I'll say something. That Themba Gorimbo 1 year and 8 months ago, he was going for takedowns and he was actually going for it. He's on a 3-fight winning streak since then, beating Mickey Gall by KO, Cash as an underdog. I had Mickey Gall, of course. Billy Ray Goff by submission. And, of course, I got all 3 of his next fights wrong, guys. Austin Vanderford by sub. I don't want to make the same mistake again, picking against Ramiz Brahimaj, because when he gets that submission in, guys, he cements that thing in, guys. He has a 100% finish rate, 10 subs in the first, 12 overall, 1 win by KO. Obviously, that 1 win is no chin Mickey Gall. By KO, I want to go Soriano. I really do. 72.5-inch reach versus 72. But I don't want to keep on making the same gosh damn mistake. I picked against him his last 3 fights. I picked Mickey Gall. I know. That was a bad pick. I know. I know. I know. I picked Billy Ray Golf. I know. That was a bad pick. I know. He got unconscious on the canvas. I know. And I know I picked Austin Vanderford, the OF model, to beat him as well. So now what am I going to do? What are we going to do? We're in a situation where I don't, or you guys, what are you guys going to do? Like, for real, like, my mind is telling me Soriano. But my heart, but my body's telling me no. I don't know what I've been told. But why can I see Soriano winning like 2 rounds and then fumbling the bag and throwing it all away and tap into like a submission? Why is he so hard on himself today? Nah, I'm not hard on myself, bro. That's how I am in general. It isn't outside of the realm of possibilities that Puna TKOs him. I like that as well. Very tricky call. Probably just value on the dog. I don't think I'll be betting this one. Guys, not yet made my final call. The thing is, Soriano, you better not, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, you don't, like, when you shoot for takedowns, bro, don't pull a Moin Gaffarov and throw your whole body into it and make this guy jump a guillotine. Like, bro, like, if I gotta be for real, like, ever since he left Saif Sayud, guys, Ramiz Brahimaj is the guy that was yelling when Jeff Neal got knocked out by Carlos Prates at Saif Sayud. You ruined his career because Saif Sayud was not helping Ramiz Brahimaj a lot. Like, he was in like a win-lose situation. Ever since leaving Saif Sayud, he's been on a tear. And I think that was one of the best decisions he's ever made. But Soriano, like, you have a path to victory grappling and not, just don't give him the neck, bro. Pause. I gotta get the conspiracy sound effect. Bro, just don't give him the neck. Don't give him the neck. That's it, bro. Just don't give him neck. Let me look up the... I know this is going to sound zesty. Yo, just don't give him the neck. Like, bro, like, this guy, like, bro, just don't give him that submission, bro. 10 subs in the first round. Get out that first round, bro. I know Austin Vanderford, he kind of gassed. But the guy's takedowns were terrible. Like, Puniali's a better wrestler. Like, bro, just don't give him that neck. Don't give him that neck, bro. I'm gonna go Soriano. Don't shit on your losses. Learn from them. We are human beings. Try to pick little cage fights. I picked JDM to beat Islam, like an Aussie. Nah, bro. And a few months later, I'm betting Billy Alicana by myself. Hey, that's true, though, Paku. That's true. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But me, like, I feel like sometimes, like, you know, I've never swept a card. Like, I've always wanted to sweep a card. So that's why I'm like, you know, I stress out with these picks. I really do. Like, I stress out. Even though, at the end of the day, it is just a cage fight. At the end of the day. Now, we got the rematch. The rematch between two baddies. Let's go. I hope, like, this has been fun. Like, I hope this has been fun. I hope it hasn't, like, killed the mood. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I try to bring it, guys. I try to bring it. So, let's go. You always want to swipe the card. Yeah, dude, I've always wanted to sweep a card. The only card I've ever swept, I didn't even have a channel. It was UFC Paris. I think it was GOOO versus Spivak. That's the only card I've ever sweeped in my entire life. Ever. I've never swept a card. Yeah, this is the only card I've ever gotten right. It was an 11 fight card. This was the only card I've ever swept. I got Cyril gone. It was kind of easy. All favorites won. Cyril gone, Manafaro, Benoit Saint-Denis, Volkan Oezdemir, William Gomis, Morgan Charrier, Taylor Lapilus, Angelosa, Nora Cornell, Farid Basharat, and Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Yo, and that's crazy how this fight was on this card. And we're talking about this exact fight right now. Like, what are the chances of that, bro? That's actually kind of weird, to be fair. But yeah, I've never swept a card. It's like, this is the only card I've ever swept, but I don't have proof. I don't have proof that I swept it. There's no proof. I don't have proof that I swept it. I have no proof. So now we're going to talk about this fight, guys. The rematch. Same, no sweep until the next card, that is. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope. And we're due for one. I got stuff to sell. Hey, Leandro. Alright, guys. Nora Cornell won the first match against Jocelyn Edwards. But, guys, this is a different version of Jocelyn Edwards. The first time that these two ladies fought was all the way back in 2023. Now, 2023, everything was black and white. Like, that's how long ago 2023 was. Like, there was no picture films. Like, 2023 was so long ago. You talk about 2023 today, it's like a ghost. It's like a ghost town. People talk about 2023 like, whoa. It was a crazy time. But now Jocelyn Edwards is in a different position in her career. 16-6. She was once on a 2-fight losing skid in 2023, the beginning. Lost to Nora Cornell and then Aline Perez. Guys, we got to be for real. Like, she was going against the hometown crowd, going into enemy territory, and still went toe-to-toe with Nora Cornell. I still got to rewatch that fight. I know I didn't really watch it, but red flags, guys, is this right here. This loss right here. Jessica Rose Clark. Yeah, damn. Jessica Rose Clark, right? She lost, right? But now she's on a little bit of a better tear in her pinnacle of her career. She submitted to Tamir Vidal. She beat Chelsea Chandler by KO. The girl she's a runner, she's a track star, beat Priscilla Cachoeira by knockout. Now, guys, she's finishing these fights all inside the distance. And I remember this one, the over 2.5 just hit, but then it was like, oh, she got the finish. So the people who got the over 2.5 barely passed, and that was like a minus 340. Now, if there's an over 2.5 in this situation, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't really know about taking over 2.5s anymore with Jocelyn Edwards. She's picking her shots, she's finding her accuracy, and she's learning to wrestle as well. Back then, I would have said this was Dominican Republic. I would have said this was Dominican Republic, but it's Panama. I don't know why I think it's Dominican Republic. She has 7 KOs overall, 2, 3, 4 wins by sub, and 3, 4, 5 wins by decision. A majority of her wins are inside the distance. I want to look at that sub threat. Rear naked choke, right? Let me look. Let's cook. Armbar, right? Okay, what else do you have? Armbar, all right? Armbar, rear naked choke. All right, that's what I'm looking, right? What I'm thinking is Jocelyn, wrestle this time around. Wrestle. Give me Jocelyn Edwards for the dub and to beat the 36-year-old. I think that she was more closer to her prime in 2023. 2023, what? That was 3 years ago, right? She was 33 years old. You know, at 36 years old, I'm not saying that she's nowhere. You know, Volk, look at Volk. The guy became a champion after. But give me Jocelyn Edwards, the 30-year-old, to get this job done. I want to go Edwards by decision. I really do, right? I want to go Edwards by decision. But knowing this girl, I got to take Edwards by KO or points. Or the situation where, like, Edwards by sub or points. Like, that type of situation. You know, like, something like that. You ever swept the floor? Yeah, dude, I hated that. I hated sweeping the floor. All right, let's go to the next fight. Let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed the crash out earlier. Because I don't even plan this type of stuff out. Like, I don't I don't like 10 minutes before the stream. I don't go, yo, I'm gonna do this before the stream. Like, if anything, I go, okay, we're gonna go over the news, break down the card, and we'll work from there. But we kind of flow. Like, I don't plan anything out. 36? I thought you were into mil. Yeah. All right, let's get this show on the road. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, oh, can I tell you guys why I actually been mad? Like, for real? You want to know what really got me mad? This girl told me that we got to be friends. Like, that's the thing that actually kind of fucked with me at the beginning. Like, look. So look, this girl texting me, bro, and she's like, oh, we're better off as friends. Not a crash out, but like Molaev crash out kind of. Look at what this girl texted me. Look at what this girl said to me, bro.
I don't know if I should or do want to anymore, to be honest. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just don't really feel like you seem like you're ready for something more than friends with someone. If you're in the mindset of, when I come home from work, the last thing I want to do is talk. Like, I get it. I feel that way sometimes too. And I also feel that way about certain people. But I think when you download dating apps with the intention of dating and getting to know someone, which is what you said you were on there for, I think it just comes with the territory of doing things to build that and build a connection. And if you're still in the mindset of that kind of being a burden, I think most grown adults who have relationships also have jobs. So if that's not something you can multitask, then it's probably not something that would work.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. I've tried so hard and got this far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've had to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, that's the thing that actually got me mad today. I'm not gonna lie. Cause she's like, oh, you're a baby, why are you on this, that, yeah? Damn, this is redacted. Talking about who's Alden and Lewis? Oh, yo, you don't know who these guys are? These guys are good, bro. Let me break it down. Just say you could be my friend with my... Hey, yo, dude. Marbella Reds, who are you, bro? Who are you? I've had to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. What the fuck? Holland versus Randy Brown? Yo, for real? For real? Yo, Larry, yo, I heard Jeff Neal was gonna fight Holland, but Jeff Neal said no. Yo, what the fuck? UFC 327. Yo, by the way, guys, I think that UFC 327 is gonna be Olberg versus Pereira. That's what I think it's gonna be. Sorry, Pepino, sorry. So let me ask you guys who you guys have for this fight. Very quick. Actually, yeah. Well, let's give it a little bit of a rundown. Randy Brown is coming off of that loss. Oh shit. Sorry, Vivina. Send me her name and profile. Look for her sister for you. Jesus, bro. Now, Crazy Kev. According to Crazy Kev. Yo, Marcel, finally you give Crazy Kev... Nah, I'm just kidding. Credit. Check Marcel. I bet. Camilo better win. That's what I need. That's what I need. Especially after today, man. Especially after today. So I just gave her a thumbs up and I just didn't text her back. So guys, Kevin Holland is coming off of that loss to Daniel Rodriguez. And Randy Brown's coming off of that loss to Gabriel Bonfim. And in this fight, guys, I do think that this fight should be Randy Brown's fight to win. Like, I gotta go Randy Brown. For real? Spider-Man meme, I thought they were the same guy. Yo! Guys, I gotta go Randy Brown. Randy Brown lost to Bonfim, but he was doing good. I know he got dropped. I know he got TKO'd, early stoppage, or whatever stoppage you want to say. I don't think it was early, but guys, Kevin Holland's chin has been dust. Like, the guy lost to Daniel Rodriguez, who's in jail right now. Like, Daniel Rodriguez, we haven't seen where he's at. He hasn't been on his Instagram for the past 5 months. When I look at this fight, guys, losing to Bonfim is nowhere near losing to Daniel Rodriguez. Yeah, Kevin Holland was taking a lot of fights. Yeah, he beat Gunnar Nelson. But Kevin Holland's like a win-lose guy. I'm tired of Kevin Holland. Yeah, he can get some knockouts off his back like Jacare Souza. But guys, the guy, Randy Brown, knocked out... Who was it? What's that guy's name with the hair back? And he's like... Nicholas Dalby. Like, bro, I think Nicholas Dalby would beat Kevin Holland right now. Styles make fights. But I'm going to go Randy Brown by KO. Give me Randy Brown by KO. Yo, give me Randy Brown by KO. Don't trust Kev, Marcel. Somebody said don't trust Kev. Yo, give me Randy Brown by KO. Alright, guys. I like Randy Brown. Let me know what you guys got. I'll write it down. I'm going to go Randy by KO or decision. That's what I'll write down. I've had to lose it all. All right, let's go. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope everybody's having a good time. Let's go. Did you guys like the voice memo? Were you guys able to hear it? All right. Get your polls in. Get your polls in. Uses loves these matchups. Uses loves these matchups. Yo, what's up, Not an AM? What's Clown Secret Channel? I don't even... dude, I don't even know it, bro. And I know it's like, dude, I know you're probably going to be like, yo, I'm lying. Like, bro, I don't even know it. I swear. Because I crossed my heart and I hope to die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I only stay with you one more night. You and I go hard like we're going and we're going to war. Not a name? I do not know, bro. I do not know. I do not know. I wish I... And I know it sounds like I'm lying. Because, like... But, like, I don't. I actually really don't know. I've tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've had to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I love that song, bro. I love that song. Holland beat Luque and got robbed by Malat, who was too scared. Scared to fight outside Canada stand. Kneeing in the... Bro... What the hell, Leandro, bro? What the hell is wrong with you, dude? This is an MMA fight, dude. What the hell? Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Dude, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? I can't fix my hairline. My hairline's fucked up. I can't hide my hairline. I'm trying to hide my hairline. I don't got the KZ fresh hairline. I gotta hide my shit. Alden Correa versus Luis Gorilla. I gotta agree with my boy Mystic KO. I gotta go Alden. He's a better boxer, better footwork. Look at what this guy did on his UFC debut on short notice against Alessandro Costa 4 months and 3 weeks ago, and he's already active, right back in it, back into the cage, back in it, looking to bang, take over again. The thing is, though, he's going against Luis Gorilla, and I pick flipped, guys. I paid for it. This was the Mecca that Larry beat me in. Correct me if I'm wrong, Larry, but this was a big thing that, like, Larry, I believe you picked Jesus Aguilar. I picked Jesus Aguilar as well, but at Friday, I pick flipped, and I went, let me go Luis Gorilla. Luis Gorilla had absolutely nothing for Jesus Aguilar, and he ended up losing. Learn the lyrics? Alright, let me hear it then. Let me hear the song. I'll mute this. I'm hearing the song. Why? It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Well, I've tried so hard. Alright, but look. For real, that pick flip costed me. That I lost the Mecca because of that. Like that pick flip. I didn't lose the Mecca because of that situation, just because of one pick. But that type of thing is the difference between the Tapology being 700 and 650, you know? And that's why sometimes I get in my head too much. And that's why when I get in my head too much, I'm like, you know what, bro? I was like, he lost to Ode Osbourne by KO, whatever. He was winning that fight, right? He could probably beat Jesus Aguilar. But Jesus Aguilar showed levels that fight. And I think that type of fight helps Luis Guerrero in his next fight. You know, he's ready. He dealt with that, right? But I just think Factory X Muay Thai is limited. When I look at Alden Korea, I heard this guy trains with Joshua Van, bro. Like, yo, this guy was grabbing Alexandre Costa's toe because he knew it was hurt, or his foot. And he was going in with the ground and pound so accurate. Footwork on top. One of the best boxers I've seen in the flyweight division. Guys, give me Alden. Fuck it. Give me Alden by KO. I like Alden by KO or on points. I think I definitely went Aguilar. Yeah, I had Aguilar. Yeah, I remember that, bro. And I was like, fuck, bro. I gotta make something out of something. And I pick flipped and I went Lewis because I was like, you know what? Maybe I could do something. And I was like, fuck, like it costed me. And that's the things that sometimes I hate sometimes. But I'm gonna go Alden, guys. Give me Alden. Pick flips can be good, but pick flips can be bad as well. You know, some people have their pick flips, some people don't. I'm not really that good with pick flips, but I try my best, guys. I really do. All right, let's go to the next fight. What happened, Mystic? Did I say something? Aguilar looks like a mixture between Bilal and Ilia. Hey. All right, guys. Guys, drop a like on the video, guys. Let's see how many likes we're at. Let's see. It doesn't matter how many likes we're at, but hey, we're at 11, guys. I want to say thank you, guys. Do you guys like these thumbnails, or do you guys would like the UFC thumbnails? Like the fight, like Fluffy versus Strickland thumbnails, or you guys like these thumbnails more? All right, guys. Alibi was in the Ultimate Fighter finale against Joseph Morales. He ended up fumbling the bag hard. Alibi was a massive favorite, minus 600, minus 6 something, right? AJ took Ode. Oh, shit. For real? I like it, bro. Ode's a very good pick, but I got to bring up the Ultimate Fighter finale, right? Massive favorite, minus 650. And he fumbled the bag in the second round against Joseph Morales. Even in the first round, he was kind of, you could tell, oh, this guy is not really, he lost already. Sometimes when you're watching a fight like Jailton Almeida Kunaev, you watch and you're like, oh, he lost already. Oh, he's not really fighting for his family. He's not going to bring it. Like when I saw Almeida and Kunaev, and Almeida goes for the takedown, and Kunaev's big belly stops the takedown. Kunaev wasn't even defending the takedown. The guy was just too heavy. Like, he was just heavy, like, hard to move. And, like, I was like, oh, Jailton Almeida already lost. He already lost the fight. You want to know why? Because Almeida doesn't fight. Like, he's not a real, like, I know it's going to sound crazy for me to say, but Almeida's not a real fighter. Like, he's an athlete. He's not a real fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Almeida, but, like, Almeida's got to put everything together. I don't know if he's got to go down to light heavyweight, but, like, Almeida, like, those type of guys where, like, they lose the first round and then they don't got shit to offer for the second and third. Those are the type of guys that I don't really like to bet on. And it was the same situation with this guy a little bit. Like, okay, we already knew he was going to lose in that, like, I bet on him, like, and as a minus 640, like, the guy was having a competitive match with Joseph Morales. Like, he should have been nowhere near a minus 640 against Joseph Morales. And I should have learned from that pick. But, like, when I look, I'm like, all right, Alibi, what can you offer for me? What can you give me? All right, 4 KOs. All right, I don't think you're going to get a KO, right? 4 wins by decision and 1 sub, right? When I look, guys, Ode Osbourne was giving that fight a tough fight against Steve Usyk. Usyk had to wrestle, right? And that's why I'm like, bro, you got to wrestle, bro. Like, Alibi. Maybe losing to Joseph Morales, you know, maybe you were minus 600 and you looked bad and you didn't look that good, whatever. But you still did your best, right? As long as you did your best. Like, Jailton Almeida, I don't feel like he did his best against Kunaev. I feel like that guy was just happy to not get finished. Like, in this situation, I'm like, okay, Ode Osbourne, he did his best against Steve Usyk. He dropped him, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, and he tried his best to win that fight. But he lost 2 rounds out of the 3 that you could argue should have won his way. Alibi, okay, he tried his best to win that fight. Jailton Almeida, he was alright with losing a decision. And that's the thing that I like about Kazakhstan. Like, I know it's like, dude, why are you saying one place is gonna fight like all the same, but like I feel like Kazakhstan, bro, like these guys, they don't give up. Like, I know I'm going off onto a tangent here, but like, that's what I care about. Okay, you lost the first round. Are you gonna give up? Are you gonna... Okay, Steve Ursig, you're in a little bit of a pickle. Are you gonna give up? He didn't give up. Okay, Jalton Almeida, you're in a little bit of a pickle. Are you gonna give up? He gave up. But Alibi, I don't think this guy's gonna give up on me, bro. Call me crazy, whatever. I'm gonna go Alibi. Give me Alibi to get this job done, and because of the grappling. Fritz on a medical timeout. Anakin here. The clowns... Bro. I'm gonna go Alibi. Give me Alibi by sub or points. They keep Nico Price into Avasa, but cut Javid What? They cut Javid Pashara? Oh, no. Yo, today's a bad day. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell. Oh, fuck no. They cut Javid Basharat. Alex Morano. What? Damn, I actually feel bad. I think I know why. I think because he kind of was getting, like, in a close fight with not Joseph Morales, with, who was he fighting? Vasquez? Gianni Vasquez. Bro, cutting Javid is dumb. Anakin here, the Clown Seeker channel is mine, and Milo will give hers. Terza offered to help, but a fight broke out backstage. Oh shit, how do you know that? Or are you just like assuming? Fritz on a medical timeout? Yo, if Fritz, I don't want to hear anything about if he's losing. Did Camilo win? And Camilo didn't win, bro. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Camilo, are you gonna give up or are you gonna take this shit home? Like, back then, they would raid the favela or raid something in a Trojan horse that was disguised, where a bunch of soldiers would come out and destroy everybody. But in today's day and age, I'm betting on a guy that's named Camilo, who's going life and death with a guy named Francisco Comesana. I was born in the wrong time. Like, how did Connor say it to Jose Aldo? If we were in a different time, I would raid your village in favela. And I would destroy anybody who's not fit to walk the walk. Like, Camilo. For real, bro? We go from Trojan horse war to like a guy going life to death in a tennis match. Like, for real? Alibi isn't subbing O'Day. LOL. If Steve Ursig can't, what makes you... Because Steve Ursig's not good at subs like Alibi. Alibi's more better when it comes to sinking the submission. I know he only has one sub in the third round, but it shows you he has it in the first, second, and third. He can go for it. I know he only has one sub, right? And it's crazy, right? But guys, what do I look? I don't think Alibi's going to knock out O'Day. Yeah, he's got knocked out 2 times in the first round. But guys, what is the most ways that O'Day's losing by submission? 4 times. 4 times he lost by submission. 3 times in the first and once in the second. Okay, what's the most recent loss? Did he lose by KO or sub most recently? He lost by sub. Jafel Filo, who this guy is a fraud. Like, this guy is for real a fraud. Like, the guy can't... Like, the guy like... Lost Allen as a mental, but whatever. He's still good. Whatever. Let me not give him credit. And look, he got sub by also Molaev. Like, bro, I think Alibi can, bro. I think he can. I believe, bro. I believe. Alibi ain't fought no one. Bro, Fitz hurt. Trojan horse raided the favela. Yes, bro. Bro, Fitz, if you are not fit to walk the walk, then why are you an athlete? Why are you here? Is what I'm talking about. Like, Fitz and Camilo, if you are not fit to walk the walk, why are you playing a tennis match? I could be in that tennis match and do better than you. You know, when I saw Jalton, when I saw who was it? Who was it that was on this Saturday? I gotta say this because Oliveira, yo, guys, who will last? Yo, okay, I bet you Oliveira versus Mario Batista, right? I bet you, bro. Call me crazy, bro. Call me crazy. What fight was it? What fight was it? Yes! Michael Olajaychik is ass! What else? What fight was it, bro? What fight was it? What fight was it? Oh, this fight right here! Yo, this fight right here! Yo, this fight right here, bro! Wang! You can't defend takedowns for shit! And this is your full-time job! Alright, now let's talk about the banger. Let's talk about this banger. This is a good fight. I love this fight. I love this fight. Carlos Leal versus Chidi Njokuani. I was gonna say I could do a better job at defending takedowns than Kong Wang. Like, bro, Kong Wang could not defend a takedown. Trojan horse raided the favela. You know what I'm trying to say, though, Betty? Like, bro, back then, like, people were in a Trojan horse and come out and destroy anybody who's not fit to walk the walk. But now, what am I doing? Now, I'm on a phone thinking and hoping Camilo wins a tennis match that he can't fight if his life depended on it. I'm hoping, oh, Fritz, he got an injury. Oh, Luca, he can't score 20 points because he's injured. Yo, bro. You know what they will say if you were injured in a Trojan horse? You know what they will say? Then go home, buddy. Go home. You're injured? Then go home. What are you doing here? Or am I crazy? What are you talking about? Mora is ass, bro. Yo, I was trying to say, bro, Kong Wang has the takedown defense of a baby calf. Like, how do you train your entire... This is your full-time job. It is your full-time job, Kong Wang. And you're going life and death with Eduardo Mora? Or am I crazy? Yo, this is your full-time job, Michael Olajaychik. You're with the Fighting Nerds. And you're going to war with Marc-Andre Barrio? Yo, when I saw the Apex, I was like, yo, the Apex is junior varsity. This is junior varsity. The pay-per-views are varsity. Like, this is junior varsity. Like, this, I would say, is varsity. But, like, junior varsity is all over Apex. Chidi Njokuani versus Carlos Leal. Carlos Leal is coming off of that big, massive fraud check. I know I'm crying like a baby. I know. But come on, Fritz. If we were back in times of war... and you're injured, what? Oh, you got a little injury, you can't play tennis no more? Like, for real? Fucking want to... Bro, I'm over here like, yo, what the... Yo, are you a junior varsity? Like, junior varsity wrestling has better wrestling than Kong Wang. Like, these guys, they're a full-time job, but whatever. Chidi Njokuani versus Carlos Leal. 25-11-0 for Chidi Njokuani. I want to mention that Jake Matthews lost. He got mauled. He got his back taken, went into that submission, and he had to tap. Fair game, whatever. Jake Matthews, he went for that game plan, and he went for it, and he shot for it. But prior to that, he was on a 3-fight winning streak, beating Reese McKee, Jared Gooden, who retired, and Eliseo Zaleski. Now, when we look at Carlos Leal, lost to Renat Fakardinov in a fight that you could argue could have won. And he lost to Muslim Salikov. Muslim was a lot faster than him. One win in the UFC, and that one win is Alex Morano, guys. Now, in this situation, guys, 1-2 in the UFC. Chidi Njokuani uses that clinch. 37 years old over his 31. Majority of top bodies going Carlos Leal. 80 years old. 80-inch reach for a 74-inch reach. It's like, bro, I don't know what to say here, bro. Like, in this situation, what happened, Pepino? Oh my God, I'm scared, bro. But in this situation, bro, why would I pick Carlos Leal? Like, explain to me. Okay, he's going to knock him out, but what if the one-trick pony can't get the knockout? Like, can he win a decision? Yes, he's won by decision before. But, like, when we saw what happened to Muslim Salikov, like, okay, look. I know I'm kind of going on a tangent, but he got knocked out by Muslim Salikov July 26, 2025, right? And Muslim Salikov got KO'd by Uros Medic, right? In November, right? So, what was that, July? What is it, July? July, right? And then he got knocked out, like, 5 months after? Let me look. June, July, I don't know the months, bro, fuck. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 4 months after he got knocked out. I don't know. I got Chitty Bang Bang. I like that. I like that. That was for your takes? Oh, okay. What, you don't like him? You don't think junior varsity has better grappling than Wang Kong? High school junior varsity has better takedown defense than Wang Kong? Give me Chitty Bang Bang. Give me Chitty Bang Bang to work that clinch, work the knees in the clinch, elbows off the break. You gotta go though, Chitty. You gotta go. Don't be like with Jake Matthews where you let that guy take your back. You gotta go, Chitty Bang Bang. I'm gonna go Chitty Bang Bang. I'm just gonna go money line. Give me fight ends by KO. Give me under 2.5. I'll do a more in-depth breakdown on Sunday, guys, for real, for real. I'm going to go Chitty, money line. Let's go Chitty Bang Bang. I'm going to go Chitty Bang Bang for the dub. Now we're going to go to the main card. I know a lot of you guys already know my main card picks, so we'll kind of go over this very quickly. But I want to say thank you guys for all being here. We've been here for a banger amount of time. Big facts, you said. I like that take. What take was it? I forgot what I said. Give me Chitty Bang Bang. Give me Chitty Bang Bang. Let's go. The Muslim Salikov take. All right, let's go. I tried, guys. I tried so hard. Ain't got so far. But in the end, Fritz got injured. Zach Reese versus Michelle Pereira. One of my favorite fights on the card to start off the main card. I'm going to break this down for real. I'm not doing that tangent where we go off and we make fun of fighters and stuff like that where, you know, they can't contribute and all that stuff. Let's break it down for real. For real. Like how we've been doing for real. 10-2 for Zach Reese. Michelle Pereira, 31-14-0. On a 3-fight losing skid. That's the first thing that I look at, right? First three things I look at. Who am I? But I look at the who's fighting. I look at momentum. And then I look at this. Tapology. And it could be a first bad 3 things to look at because you're getting persuaded by Tapology as well. But that's always me. I look at who's fighting. I look at momentum. And then I look at Tapology. What does Tapology have, right? Zach Reese, right? Automatically more momentum, right? He had that no contest against Cedric Dumas. Fair. It was a groin shot. Whatever. It happens. But Michelle Pereira, momentum is not on his side. But we do have to talk about what he can bring to the table. A majority of his losses are by decision. He's been knocked out 3 times. I don't want to say knocked out, but like TKO'd. He did get knocked out by Dawkins bad, but against Anthony, he didn't really get knocked out cold. Lost by submission once in the 3rd, right? He beat Michael Olejczyk, Ihor Potierra, Andre Petrosky, Santiago Ponzinibbio, Andre Fiallo. This was a very good win at that time. But guys, when I look, I don't know what happened. Like, the guys sparring with Strickland hard. Like, they're going hard sparring, trading punches, going back and forth. But it's like, I don't know what happened with Michelle Pereira. I don't know if he's, like, not capable of cementing what he wants to do inside the cage, or if his chin is just gone, or if that was just a bad couple of nights at the office. But what I know about Zach Reese is, I know Dusko's not that good, right? Whatever, say what you want. Dusko's not that good. But what do I know about Zach Reese? He has better cardio than Michelle. What do I know about Zach Reese? He has that body kick all day. What do I know about Zach Reese? He has that durability. Osman Bekov, yeah, he got knocked out by Osman Bekov, but yo, he was bringing it to Osman. Osman had to go for that ground and pound to go for the finish. Like, I feel like Osman would knock out Michelle Pereira and he will go out like that. Like, durability, speed, youth. Maybe the fight IQ is kind of on the same page, but Zach Reese, I feel like this should be a position where you should be able to win. Style on this guy. Okay, he's playing on the outside. He's kind of doing a little bit of jokes, trying to... What if the old Michelle comes back and he points at his hand and he tries to slap you and he throws the kitchen sink at you? You lose the first round, whatever. You can grapple, right? If Michelle Pereira loses the first round, oh, fuck, he's tired already. I don't know if he's got what it takes. You know, give me Zach Reese. I feel like this should be a Zach Reese masterclass. Zach Reese is going to have that fight where he breaks through. Whether he already had it or not. Even against Jose Medina. Jose Medina, I know he's a punching bag, a walking punching bag. He went like this to Atabo Gutierrez, ate a knee up the middle, but I feel like Zach Reese has more tools in the arsenal, better fight IQ, he's younger, more durable, has fought way better competition. Imagine what Osman Bekov would do to Michelle Pereira. MMA math doesn't always work, but like, for real, like calling a spade, Zach Reese, you should be able to finish this guy. Like, you should be able to finish this guy. I know majority Tapology has Pereira by KO, but give me Reese ITD. And I know he might not get it. He might not get it, but give me Reese ITD. Give me Reese ITD. He might win by decision. But we got the money line as well. Now, there was a lot of fights that were on the card that we were talking about before. Sergey Spivak, Cyril Gane, Nora Cornwell, Jocelyn Edwards. There's a lot of the same guys on this card that were on the card in 2023. So it's going to be very interesting. I wanted to pick Sergey Spivak, like I said with you guys yesterday. I really did. Like I told you guys yesterday, I really wanted to pick Sergey Spivak to get the grappling going. He went toe-to-toe with Jailton Almeida. But now it's like, Jailton Almeida's, where is he at? He's losing 2 fights in a row. Sergey Spivak versus Ante Delija. 26-7-0 for Ante Delija. I will say there's no shame in losing to Waldo Cortez Acosta. The only thing that I have an issue with is the way that he lost. Like, less than like a minute after he got dropped. Like, okay, he was going. He kind of got that barrage TKO. Maybe he had an adrenaline. Sorry. I banged my mic. Maybe he had an adrenaline dump. But like, for real, it's like, I didn't like the way that he was kind of retreating and he got caught. But it happens. Whatever. You learn from it. Tom Aspinall's training partner. He did lose to Valentin Molaev, but to be fair, that guy is on gear. I heard that guy's on gear. Take what I say with a grain of salt. But what do I look at? I look at who's fighting, momentum, and then Tapology, right? Who's fighting, momentum, and Tapology. I know it's kind of like off the rip, right? Anybody can look at that and make a pick. But Sergey's on a 2-fight losing skid, losing to Jailton Almeida by KO and losing to Waldo Cortez Acosta by decision. Now, guys, I think that Waldo Cortez Acosta fight was good. Like, I still feel like he did good. Like, I feel like he did good in that fight. Like I feel like he did better than Ante Delija, but Ante Delija, you know, he had that adrenaline dump and all that stuff. The power's on Ante Delija's side. We got to bring up that one time that he lost to Marcin Tybura. Lost to Marcin Tybura by leg injury. I don't know if that's going to come to fruition. I'll just bring that up just in case. We got to bring up the leg kicks. You know, we got to bring that up just in case. But he did avenge that loss in his UFC debut. And he knocked him out cold with an uppercut to ground strikes. Keep your fingers down, bro. Keep your fingers down. Keep your fingers down. Because what if Sergey has that same... Oh, he goes for an eye poke. He gets eye poke. All of a sudden, the same thing happens again. I hope not. But, bro, keep your fingers down. Like... Imagine if you didn't eye poke Waldo Cortez Acosta. Like, even if it was an early stoppage, you would have won that fight. I'm going to go the guy from Croatia. I like round 1. Round 1 sounds crazy. Like, it sounds good. I'm bad at calling the rounds sometimes. 10 KOs in the first. Woo! 2 in the second. I'm going to go Ante by KO. Just give me Ante by KO. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. I'm going to go Ante Delija by KO. Let me blow my nose. Fuck. What happened with the... Sorry, guys. My nose is running. My nose is running. Let's go. Ante Delija by KO. Let's go. All right. Now let's go to the next fight. Now, this is a guy that I'll definitely put him on parlay, win or lose. Costa. I'm not going to give too much slack on Dan Ige, but the guy was not on his way to winning against Sean Woodson. And the guy lost to Patricio Pitbull. Remember when Patricio Pitbull said, oh, I don't want to fight. You missed weight, Kita. I don't want to fight. Oh, you missed weight by a pound. I don't want to fight no more. That's like when Wonder Boy didn't want to fight Michelle Pereira because Michelle Pereira missed weight by like 5 pounds. Wonder Boy's like, nah, I don't want to fight no more. Oh, I don't want to fight. Melky. Danny Gay versus Mazico Acosta. Now, we got to bring up the loss, the most recent loss of Costa. He lost to Steve Garcia. Lost to Steve Garcia by ground and pound, round 2. But you know what I say? He needed that loss in order to become the man that he is today. He's on a 5-fight win streak, beating almost all of his 5 wins. His 5 most recent wins inside the distance, other than Julian Erosa and Christian Rodriguez. And to be fair, Christian Rodriguez was shooting takedowns, holding him against the fence. Julian Erosa, all right. It was a good fight. But guys, I got to look at these losses as well. He did lose to Thiago Moises by sub-rear naked choke. You know, when we look, he lost by decision, lost by sub right here. He is susceptible to getting submitted. Dan, hey, yo, Ige. Danny Ige. He is susceptible to getting submitted, but guys, he's lost twice by KO, twice by sub, and 3 times by decision. When I look, I don't think we got to worry about the submission. I got to be careful. I got to knock on wood. I literally got to knock on wood. For real, like... Yo, I want UFC coasters. Like the coaster of an octagon. And like the UFC. Like, let me show it to you guys. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but... Some guy had UFC coasters. Like where you could put the drink. Look, look, look. Look, look. It was so cool, look. He 3D printed coasters. And this is the type of stuff that I like. Look. I hope I saved it, bro. Oh, look, he did. Look, I like it when people have... This is what I gotta, you know, like... This is what I gotta try to do, like... So I got a 3D printer, and I will make my homies some cool... for cheap. LMAO, just hit me up, and I'll help ya. Saturday's fun again. Yo, a UFC coaster. That is sick. Like, I know it's something that doesn't really matter, but, like... This is cool, bro. I like stuff like this. I've always wanted to 3D print stuff. Danny Ige versus Costa. Momentum, Costa's side. Ige, we got to bring it. We got to call his W's W's, even though I don't want to call them W's. He did beat Andre Fili by KO. Beautiful KO. That was a real W. And the Sean Woodson, let me refresh. I'll use Brave Browser eventually, guys. And the Sean Woodson, early stoppage. Guys, they had Danny Ige up 2 rounds against Sean Woodson. I don't know how to say that. I'd like to say 1-1. At least give me 1-1. All right, maybe Woodson wasn't up 2 rounds. Maybe Ige was up 2 rounds. Maybe he really was. But at least, I'm going to say it was 1-1. For real, I thought it was a competitive matchup. I thought Woodson was landing more strikes, hanging on the outside, dancing around on the outside. Up until Danny Ige closed the distance and he rocked him. He's coming off of that loss to Patricio Pitbull. No shame. Danny Ige and Patricio Pitbull kind of have the same build, like Joe Rogan and who else looks like Joe Rogan? It's like Joe Rogan and like... And somebody else, and Chad Mendes and Volkanovski, like both of those guys kind of have the same build. So it's hard to win when you're in a mirror match. You know, it's hard to beat the mirror. You know, sometimes you can beat a guy taller than you, you can beat a guy shorter than you. But if a guy's almost the exact same style as you, it's almost a little bit harder. So I'm not going to cut him too much slack as much as I did yesterday. He is 34 years old, 5'7", 5'10", versus 71-inch reach versus 71. Big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. But guys, we do got to mention, guys, Danny Ige can pack a punch, man. Pack a punch. Call of Duty, I got to pack a punch. Call of Duty, I got the ray gun, I got to pack a punch. He can pack a punch, for real. 6, 7. I got to chill. KOs overall. And submissions, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wins by sub. He can win a decision as well, guys, but he's never been finished. Never been knocked out. Never been submitted. Ever. Now, for real, can you imagine if Costa lands that head kick KO and is the first guy to knock out Danny Ige? Like, guys, I never seen that head kick in his arsenal. That head kick in his arsenal, the head kick that he knocked out Morgan Charrier with. Yo, I had the over 2.5 Morgan Charrier Costa. I didn't think he was going to knock him out. That head kick, not only has he... You know what they say? The Bruce Lee shit where they say, head class, big guy. Head class, big guy, pays okay. You know when they say that a man that is dangerous, that practices a kick 10,000 times versus a man that has practiced... I don't know how to say it. But a man who has practiced the same kick 10,000 times compared to a man that has practiced different types of kicks 5,000 times, the guy who's perfected his one kick that he's practiced 10,000 times is more dangerous. I don't know if I said that right. Whatever. But that head kick is a new... I know he's thrown it before, but that's a new weapon in his arsenal. You know, when I look at weapons in the arsenal like GTA, you got the circle, you got a bat, you know, AK, shotgun, all that. You got all that in your arsenal, right? What does Costa have in his arsenal? He got a head kick, uppercut, left hook, leg kicks, takedown. That's all in his GTA arsenal, right? In the GTA arsenal. What does Dan Ige have in his GTA arsenal? Overhand right, couple of hooks. Can't cut the cage. But he does pack a punch. But give me Costa. He has more weapons in his arsenal. He's younger. The only thing is, be careful, bro. Be careful. Because, bro, I don't know what it is, but these guys be giving Dan Ige gifts, bro. Like, for real, like that early stoppage against Woodson, let the guy go on his shield. Let the guy go out on his shield. Like, one thing, all I ask, Mark Smith, do not ref this fight. And last thing, all I ask, let the guy go out on his shield, bro. He's on a 5-fight win streak. If he's gonna go out, let him go out on his shield. Don't stop that shit early. You guys like to do this for Dan Ige a lot. Don't stop that fight early. Let the guy go out on his shield. He's on a 5-fight win streak. Let him go out on his shield. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but like, give me Costa for the dub, but if he's gonna go out, let him go out on his shield. Let him try to fight his way back. Like, don't give me that Woodson early stoppage, please. But I know Woodson, he's kind of a tall guy. Practice one kick 10,000 times versus 10,000 kicks once. Yes. Oh, Black Betty. Whoa, Black Betty. Whoa, Black Betty. Yeah. Bam, blam. Yes, you're right, Betty. Thank you, Betty. What would I do without you, my boy? My guy, sorry. All right, let's go. All right, who wins? Another head kick KO would be epic, facts. Hey, Clash, big guy. After this, I got to go to the 7-Eleven. I got to go. Camilo about to win? Thank you, Pepino. That's the nicest thing you ever said to me today, bro. That's the nicest thing. He finished. Thank you, Pepino. Now, Taylor Fritz, you better fucking... You better win that second set. I'm done betting, guys. I'm done betting on other sports. All right, guys. Uros Medic versus Jeff Neal. I love this fight. I hope a lot of you guys like this fight as much as I do. One thing that I love about this fight is Zizakder. I like how Brendo, shout out to my guy Brendo, I like how he says it. He does like a nice Richtofen. Zizakder is in the house. You know when they like got gloves on and they try to give you a shot? Zizakder is in the house. The Doctor versus Hands of Steel Neal. Now, guys, like I said earlier, guys, Jeff Neal was in a situation where he was offered Kevin Holland for UFC Houston, but he did not want that fight because he didn't want that, like, chit-chat. I heard. Take what I say with a grain of salt, but that's what I heard. 35 years old versus 32. Medic, 6'1", 71-inch reach, 75-inch reach for my guy, Jeff Neal. Majority Tapology is going Jeff Neal by KO. It makes sense. On paper, it makes sense. In the cage, it makes sense. The guy got dropped by Gilbert Urbina. Like, it makes sense to go Hands of Steel by KO. Like, for real, for real. When we look, a majority of his wins are by KO. 9, 10 wins by KO. 2 subs in the first. And 4 wins by decision. But I want to mention that Vicente Luque fight. Why? Because I heard that he took a part of Vicente Luque. You know, like, every time you go into that cage, sometimes you leave a part in yourself that you'll never get back, right? So respect to all these guys. And maybe not Jalton Almeida. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, for real, he took Vicente Luque's soul that day. Like, that day, like, the Grim Reaper, when Vicente Luque was sleeping, he said, you're gonna lose a part of yourself in that cage tonight. What day was that? What date was that? What day was that? It was 2023, right? 2022. August 6, 2022. Vicente Luque, you're gonna lose a part of yourself in that cage that you'll never get back again. And you'll never be the same again. And this guy was spamming that uppercut on Vicente Luque. Bro, the guy was just spamming uppercuts, bro. And that's why I want to bring that up, because that same Jeff Neal, right? Imagine, right? You know, I notice a lot of these guys get collar tie and they kind of go, right? Like, you know what I noticed with the collar tie? Like, even with the collar tie in the main event, like, Mario Batista Oliveira, like, Mario Batista was dog-walking Oliveira, had control of that entire fight anywhere that fight take place. You know what Mario Batista was saying? He's like, I thought Oliveira was joking. Like, I thought he was playing possum. That's how bad Oliveira looked out there. And, like, when I look at, like, that spam uppercut in the clinch, bro, like, Medic dropped and wobbled by her beater. Yo, I can't say that because that's friendly fire. That's what I call a juice man. I call him a bean. That's friendly fire. But for real, bro, like, those uppercuts in the clinch, bro. Imagine he lands those. Oro's medic is getting teed off on. He's back against the cage. Collar type. And just bam, 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 balam. Whoa, Black Betty. Bam, balam. He could just finish him under 1.5. That's what I'm thinking. Right? I'm thinking under 1.5. I'm thinking fight ends by KO. What? Minus 500. All right, we know. But in this case, guys, I know Jeff Neal's the pick, right? Like, it makes sense, right? But, like, I'm gonna go medic. I'm gonna go medic. I know I'm gonna go out on a limb. Maybe I drop all the way down to number 200 on... Nah, I'm just kidding. Let me knock on wood on Tapology. But, like, I'm gonna go medic, bro. Right now, I know he has a 100% finish rate. He's either a finish or B finish fighter. No wins or losses by decision. The longer this fight goes, the more it goes into Jeff Neal's favor. 6-3 in the UFC. Wins over Muslim Salikov and Gilbert Urbina. That Muslim Salikov win showed me, like, whoa. But I know Muslim Salikov is older. He's on the hill. Like, for real. Camilo won. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I just need the other guy, Fritz. That's all I need. If we were in a different time, I would raid your house on horseback and eliminate anybody who's not fit to walk the walk. And that's what I'm talking about here. Like, he lost some Medebek Odabai, whatever, right? The fight where it was a little weird was that Matthew Semmelsberger fight. Like, that fight was a little weird. Like, it kind of went to the third round. Looked like it was going to go the distance. But then he got that KO. And then I'm like, okay. But then he got subbed by Jalen Turner. All right, that was 2022, whatever, right? When did this guy make his UFC debut? Oh, he made his UFC debut after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 professional fights? Oh, wait, how old is this guy? 32 years old? But Jeff Neal almost has double the fights as him? I'm going out on a limb with this one, guys. I'm for real going out on a limb. I'm going out on the unknown. I'm going out of... I don't know. But in this case, guys, I gotta go medic. I gotta go the doctor. I'm just going off of... My big takeaway is momentum. That's my big takeaway. I know he's a massive dog. I know Jeff Neal's supposed to win this fight. I know Jeff Neal's very crafty, can win a decision as well. He's won decisions. He's not a finish or B-finish fighter. He's won decisions, guys. Lost a decision as well. He's won 4 fights by decision. Lost 3 fights by decision. 8-5 in the UFC. Maybe he goes to 9-5 in the UFC, but give me medic for this one. I'm going to go medic. I'm going to go the doctor. I know he got dropped by Gilbert Urbina, but you know what I love about medic? I like that recovery. Like, you know Umar, he got dropped by Batista? Like, he springs right back up. It looks like he didn't even get rocked. Like, his leg doesn't do that stanky leg. Like, medic, yeah, he gets dropped, but, like, he's right back in. Like, if anything, he needs to get dropped in order to get back into that fight. But I got to be careful because you don't want to get dropped by Jeff Neal. He's going to finish you. And the thing is, like, you know what I like about medic as well? He's got tough skin. Like Dan Hooker, like, with those BSD elbows, like Dan Hooker, it took forever for Dan Hooker to start leaking. Like, that's what I like about medic, but I know I'm biased. Now let's talk about the main event. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, guys. I try to bring it. I really try to bring it. You know, the last thing that I want to do is ruin anybody's day. I'd rather me lose 10 parlays in a row just for all you guys to hit your parlays. But then I better hit a parlay. But for real, the last thing I want to do is ruin anybody's mood. So I hope nobody's mood got ruined. I hope nobody, like, you know, took anything serious. You know, we're giving it. We're giving it right now. We're throwing balls to the wall, see what sticks. We're throwing shit to the wall, see what sticks. Sean Tarzan Strickland. Sheen. Should I take it back to the good old days? Sheen Strickland versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. 15-2-0 for Fluffy. 29-7-0 for Strickland. Former middleweight champion of the world. 0 title defenses. How many title defenses does this guy have, brother? Only 1 at 145? He's not the GOAT. Volk's the GOAT. Alright, but Sean Strickland, though, for real, he doesn't have any title defenses at middleweight, but you guys know what I say. I'm just going to say it, but I'm not going to make that the main takeaway from my talk. I thought he beat Drickus the first time. I thought he should have won that fight. Whatever. They did him dirty, whatever. Remember when, what was that guy's name? Alex K. Lee or something? He said something about in media day, and Sean Strickland got famous for that. Remember that, guys? I feel like Strickland, you know, like, they didn't want him to, like, I feel like they just gave it to Drickus. But whatever. Let's talk about his accomplishments. Paulo Costa, right? He has that teep to the body. We talked about that teep, right? That teep for Anthony. Anthony's a little weak to the stomach. We talked about that. I want to talk about some things that we didn't talk about. I want to talk about the win against Uriah Hall, right? A lot of people thought that this was a little bit of a robbery. But I didn't think so, right? But I'm bringing up that fight because sometimes the fight can look a lot more closer than what it looks to his eyes, you know? Like Strickland, like he's going, right? He's going. But like from far, Uriah Hall versus Strickland looked very close. Like it looked like a close fight. And it happens like that a lot of the time with Strickland. Sometimes he's in a close fight, right? Maybe the judge was... Maybe that's what he saw, right? He saw Paulo Costa. Maybe he thought he won that fight split, right? But even against Jared Cannonier, like I feel like he won that fight. This was another example where it was alright. It was kind of close. Like I think this was the one that I was thinking about. Like this was the one where I thought he won that fight. Like yeah, he was leaking from the nose. He does leak from the nose a little bit. That's the thing. That's Strickland. But I clearly thought that he won this fight. Let me go to MMA decisions just because I want to see what rounds he won. Because I want to see if there's a pattern. Like, I want to see if there's something. Like, it was a split decision, but show me MMA decisions. Show me what they think. Like, what the people think. Like, okay, we look right here, right? One of them gave Cannonier the first, second, and third. Strickland won the 5th round on all judges' scorecard. Oh, no. Excuse me. I got the judge scorecards. I remember Strickland dominated Hall. Was it? No. I got the fight wrong. I got that. I know it's going to sound a little weird, but I got Uriah Hall and Jared Cannonier mixed up. Sorry, bro. I know it's going to sound weird. Sorry. I don't know how I could fucking make that shit up. I mean, I don't know how I could get that confused. So... They gave Strickland all the first... Like, it depends on that 3rd round again, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, yeah, Strickland wins the first and he wins the first... What the fuck is this scorecard, bro? Cannonier wins the first 2 rounds. Saul D'Amato gives Strickland the first 2 rounds. Yo, what is this scorecard, bro? Do the judges agree on any round? Yo, the judges were all over the place this fight. Yo, how can it be a split decision but 49-46 both ways? They all... Nah, chill. Bro, I don't know how I could fuck that up. Fritz won the first. Alright, if he loses the second, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that he... Alright? I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding. You can tell me. But, bro, what the hell was this... How the hell can it be a split decision, but it's 49-46 both ways? 49-46 Cannonier, 49-46 Strickland. And for the winner by split decision, 49-46 Cannonier? What? So the only round that you gave Strickland was the 3rd round? But then Derek clearly, the only round that he gave Strickland was the 4th round? And Saul D'Amato, who I can't trust Saul D'Amato if my life depended on it. Because that guy can't judge a fight. And he gave Strickland the first 3 rounds? And the 5th round? I gotta rewatch this fight back, bro. Fuck. Somebody had a 50-45 Cannonier. What? 49-46 Cannonier. 48-47 makes more sense. 47-48. 47-48. 47-48. 47-48. Bro, I give it 48-47 Strickland. But I just don't know what rounds he won because I don't really remember. I don't really remember this fight. But gosh, man, the judges are all over the place, bro. Imagine if the judges are all over the place with that fight right there. Yo, get that card off of my screen. Like, for real. Where was I, guys? I lost the... Like, I can see a situation where it's a split decision against Fluffy versus Strickland again. But in all reality, guys, Strickland is more accurate, right? Take that with a grain of salt because maybe he's not on Saturday. Maybe he's not on that Saturday. I think he's more accurate, right? I think he has better cardio when it comes to standing up on the feet. He does have those hip problems. trains at Extreme Couture, and he was just Sean Sheen. He was just seen training with Michelle Pereira. It's hard sparring, like going hard and going like, you know how Strickland is. But now let's talk about Fluffy, 32 years old. Accurate, a little bit weak to the body, but I want to talk about his one loss by submission. He lost by sub to Marcus Perez, Anaconda choke, right? You know what I like about Fluffy? Like, okay, we look here, right? He was going for that gilly a lot, right? But then when he lost by Anaconda choke, look, he ends up winning by Anaconda choke in, or maybe he's never got an Anaconda choke? Okay, yeah, right here. So he lost by Anaconda choke by sub, right? But guys, his next, this is what I like. Dustin Poirier did the exact same thing when he lost to Khabib. When Dustin Poirier lost to Khabib, he used the thing where you wrap your legs. You know how Khabib wraps his legs around Dustin Poirier to cement the position when he's sitting down against the fence? Dustin Poirier used that against Dan Hooker in the 4th round. I think it was the 5th round. And he wrapped his legs around Dan Hooker to cement him in that position. This is what I like about fighters when they lose by Anaconda, right? But they learn and they use that same thing that they lost from in their next fight. And that's something that I don't see Strickland doing. Strickland could lose by decision, and he's not going to adapt and use tools from his past opponents. Like, imagine if this is Pokemon, right? And every time your trainer, you got to level up your trainer, right? But every time you lose a fight or you lose a battle, you get that from the other guy. You get that from the other guy. You get, oh, you lost that battle? Okay, but now you got that trick in your arsenal. All right, I lost to that guy by left hook KO. All right, now I got that left hook in my arsenal. It's not that easy, but okay, I got submitted by that guy Anaconda choke. Let me learn the Anaconda choke. Let me put that in my arsenal. Like the GTA, you know? You got your weapons in your arsenal. Khabib, the legs. But for real, like, Fluffy, like Strickland, like that guy, he's still going to do the same shit every fight. If it doesn't go his way, the guy broke his nose, he won't shoot a takedown if his life depended on it. He broke his nose against Dricus. What do? He went back a little and he tried to put it back together. Hey, he's got heart, but he's not going to do anything else. He's not going to try anything else. He's going to do the same exact shit. And that's the reason why I can't pick Strickland. Like, for real, like, okay, Fluffy loses the first 2 rounds. Whatever, Fluffy loses the first 3 rounds. Okay, Strickland's a minus 600 on the live betting. But I know that there's a chance that Fluffy can win by submission in the 4th and 5th round. Right? Strickland, he loses the first 3 rounds. What's the chance that Strickland can get a knockout or submission in the 4th and 5th? And I know you shouldn't always look at it like that because, and AJ just went live, I gotta wrap up. But like, that's what I look at. Like, I got this from Jalton Almeida. Like, I don't like guys who only have one way to win. I got this from Blood Money MMA. Johnny K picks and Blood Money MMA. They said this last week, and I wrote it down because I never thought of a fight like this. Blood Money MMA, he said, shout out to Blood Money, he said, I don't like, with the Jalton Almeida fight, he said, I don't like picking a guy that only has one way to win. Because when that one way doesn't work, then all of a sudden you're in a pickle. Then all of a sudden, oh, you got a fake an eye injury, Tom Aspinall to get out of that fight. When all of a sudden you can't get going. Oh, my eye, oh. When all of a sudden you can't get going, Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan, my head, won a DQ. You know, when all of a sudden that one way you can't win doesn't go, then all of a sudden these guys start turning into Oscar Award actors, right? Like Fluffy, I know that this guy's not gonna, unless his eye is taken out of his eye, he's not gonna stop fighting. Like Strickland, like you break his nose, like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like, okay, he backed up, okay, you got him. Like, he's not gonna fucking go for it no more. Like, I don't know how you guys think about this, but like, after Dricus broke Strickland's nose, like, that's it, bro. Like, he's like, he doesn't have anything to offer after that. Like, okay, he'll go, but like, yo, break this guy's nose, Fluffy. I love Strickland, I love him, but break his nose. Like, you gotta get respect with striking with Strickland, because remember, this guy's gonna talk as well. He was talking to, like, this guy Strickland's dirty. Even after he beat Brendan Allen by KO, He beat Brendan Allen by KO and he was screaming in his face. He knocked out Brendan Allen. You know what he said? Ah! And he was like yelling in his face like, yeah! Like he has no sportsmanship sometimes. Like Strickland doesn't really have good sportsmanship. And like that's the thing that like, okay, you break his nose. All right, he's already out of the fight. He's done already. Like he's done already. He broke his... after Strickland broke his nose, he's fucking done already. Finish his ass. But DDP was kind of like coasting like, bro, Fluffy all day. Like, give me Fluffy. I'm gonna go Fluffy. But Fluffy, do not let this guy gain confidence, because the more confidence this guy gains, like... And who am I to say, you break my nose, I'ma cry. Like, I break my nose, I'ma cry, but you can see that same thing with Strickland. Like, he breaks his nose. Okay. He's not really in that fight no more. You know, he's like... He's fighting to lose a decision, you know? Like... And that's the type of thing, like, I know that's, like, kind of a weird take, but, like, I feel... I gotta go Fluffy. I gotta go Fluffy, but Fluffy... Earn respect in the striking. Earn respect in the striking. Don't just desperately... I don't even know how to spell desperately. Shoot takedowns when your back's against the cage. Go, go, go. A tsunami. I don't even know how to spell tsunami. Get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling and bank rounds. We know Strickland is always known to come in hard those 4th and 5th. He always comes hard. Pause. The 4th and 5th round. Pause. But he always does bring it those 4th and 5th rounds. Like, I can't just say, oh, because you won the first 3 rounds, you won the fight. Like, it's a MMA fight. Like, you just gotta take away his will. Take away his will to fight. Like, I see this a lot. We see a lot of guys, their will to fight is no longer there. I never saw that with Gene Masamoto, Farid Basra. His will never left his soul. But Jolton Almeida, after that first round, his will left his soul. He didn't want to be there no more. Like, take his soul. Fetch me their souls. You know, like the mystery box. Fetch me their souls. Like, give me Fluffy. I'm going to go by sub or points. And I can even see, guys, I can even see a ground and pound TKO. And the reason why I'm going both by KO or on points, by submission or on points, is because, guys, it could be a situation like Tasu Taira, Brandon Moreno. Tasu Taira has that leg, like that control on the back, and he's going, and he's going, and the ref stops it. Like, for real, the ref could easily stop it from just, you know, Strickland not responding, you know, back of the head, you know, back of the head or whatever. Implement elbows too, Fluffy. I know you did a spinning elbow, spinning back elbow against Michelle Pereira. Implement elbows. Earn your respect in the striking, but don't strike for more than 5 minutes. Earn your respect in the striking, but don't have him comfortable. Make him guess every single second of the fight. Win minutes. Get this shit. Get the ball. Yo. Let me get a main event right. I got Paddy Pimblett wrong. I got Volk right? I got Oliveira wrong. MMA, yo, Fluffy. Let me get a main event right. For 2026. That's all I ask. Please. That's it. I'm a simple guy. I just want a main event right. That's it. I just want to get back in the W. I'm on a 3-week losing skid from Prediction Tracker. I told Prediction Tracker, yo, sweep that under the rug, bro. I got you a couple bucks. He said, nah, I gotta be for real. So let me get this main event right. And let's get back in the profitability column. I'm gonna go Fluffy. I'm gonna give you guys my quick picks, guys. These are my quick picks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me see my bets. Just let me get a bet right. And Fritz is making it a competitive matchup. Come on, Fritz. But guys, I'm going to give you guys my quick picks. I'm going Fluffy Hernandez by submission on points, by KO on points, just in case that ground and pound TKO, but I know it's less likely. If you like Strickland, maybe like, you know those spreads like plus 5.5, minus 5.5, like Those things are very good as well. I'm going Fluffy to win by submission on points, KO on points. Eros Medic to win. I'm going out on a limb. I might pick flip. I'll see what I do. I'm going Costa. I'm going Elijah. I'm going Zach Reese. I'm going Chidin Chikwani to beat Carlos Leal. I'm going Alibi to beat Ode. Get the grappling going, though. Grapple like if your life depended on it. Don't be striking with Ode. I'm going Alden Correa to beat Luis Goril. Get the boxing going. Get that footwork on point. I'm going Jocelyn Edwards to beat Noir Corno in the rematch. The Seahawks beat the Patriots in the rematch. Jocelyn Edwards, get this job done and beat the girl who beat you before in the rematch. I'm going to go Soriano. Get the grappling going. Don't just put your head into the guillotine like Muin Gaffarov. I'm going to go Jean Paul. I like him by decision, but give me money line. I'm going Yair Duvall to beat Jordan Levitt. And I'm going Carly Judas to beat Juliana Miller. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's like if I'm doing a prediction video. But yeah, that shit is huge, bro. This fight about to be hype. Fluffy gonna break, dude. His wife's a gangster on God. Damn, bro. Shout out to Fluffy. Guys, I do want to mention one thing as well. The poster for Fluffy versus Anthony Hernandez, excuse me, looks like the poster for the Civil War Marvel. Look. Tell me not. It looks exactly the same. Look. Alright, I wish I could make this smaller. Look, bro. It looks exactly the same. Or no. Like, it kind of does. I know I say this all the time. But guys, can we give AJ a raid, guys? Can we give AJ a raid? Can we show AJ some love? I really hope this Tenet bet hits. I mean, the guy's in a tricky position. The guy is, like, on the verge of losing the second set to, like... The guy's on the verge of losing the set to a guy named Marcos. I had a teacher that was called Mrs. Marco. And she was, like, a helper, a teacher helper. And every time she would, like, help everybody. And every time somebody said, Mrs. Marco, I'll go, Polo. Mrs. Marco, Polo. And it got so famous, like, every time she went to a different class, Mrs. Marco, Polo. Like, she was like, can you please stop saying Polo after Mrs. Marco? Because the whole school is saying it now. I was like, God, yeah, damn. Not the whole school, but you get what I mean. But guys, can we show AJ some love? Let's go show that guy a raid. Let's go give that guy a raid. But guys, what should we do? Last but not least, I might go live tomorrow. For real, I might go live tomorrow. The only thing is I do gotta clean my room. I gotta change everything up. I might go live Thursday and Friday. What do you guys think? I might go live one of those days. I might go live Thursday. We might even do a Saturday live. You guys want to do a Saturday? We might do it. Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I'll just be like Thursday, Friday. Might be live. Alright, I'll be live there. But guys, I wanted to show you a song as well. A crazy song. Like, what's the other thing that I was saying? The last thing that I want to show you guys. The last thing. I can't remember the last thing. Let's just sing. Let's go with, I've tried so hard and got so far. Let's just do it and then we'll go raid AJ. Paku, hey. It's called In the End. In the End lyrics. Okay. Let's do it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not going to be able to play the music. I'm going to link the song. I really love this song. It kind of explains like how I feel like betting on these guys that like are not real athletes, you know? Like I've tried so hard, but in the end, I can't even control what happens. So let's play it. Oh, by the way, I want to do one last thing. I want to say, guys, thank you for everything. The next live, I'm going to gift 5 memberships. I'm going to give 5 free. Yo, the next live, I'm going to give 5 free memberships or 10. I might give 10 memberships next live, all right? So, and remember, at 3K, we're going to do an Amazon gift card giveaway. So remember for that as well. We're going to give memberships. We got 10 memberships to give. We might give them on the next live, all right? The next live, we might give them out, the memberships, the 10 memberships. Paku has mad beef with me, for real. Meat Rocket. And Pepino, yo, my bad, Pepino, bro. I know I said, yo, I don't even want to look at that shit. Sorry, bro. You know how, like, I got baby mama drama? I'm sorry, bro. I hope it wasn't too disrespect, you know, because that is out of character, you know. But let's get this show on the road. Let's go. I know Will Black Betty said a song, like, I forgot what it was called though, but but I'm no fool. I've got a confession to make. I'm no fool. Alright. We're gonna go raid AJ after this. Let's get this show on the road. Let's go. God bless everybody. No matter how many times you fall, you can get right back up. My bad, Pepino, bro. Bro, for real, my bad, bro. You know, I'll definitely always pick it up, but I did feel like, I shouldn't have said that because I was like, I don't even want to fucking look at that shit right now. My bad, bro. My bad. Sorry. But you know, I love you guys, so let's go. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mute my thing. Fuck. Yo, let me play a sound effect. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. But Bino, I'm truly sorry, bro, for that. Like, I don't even give a... Like, sometimes I get too much into it. Like, I get too much into it. So, I'm truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. Let's go. Let's go. God bless everybody. No matter how many times you fall. I want to see if it was too long. My bad, Pepino, bro. I love you guys. Let's go. Oh, I did play it, bro. Fuck, I fucked up bad. Alright, let's go. I haven't sung in a long time, guys. Starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down by the end of the day. The clock twicks and life goes, well, unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even go. Always wasted, watch you go. Everything inside, and even though I tried, it fell apart. What is meant to me is memory. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had too long and lose it all. What's up, Okan? In the end, it doesn't even matter. Hey. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how hard I try so hard. Hey. I only know the hook. So far. Hey. Pepino putting in that work, yeah. I've tried so and I don't even know where I'm at. Be a memory. I've tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had too far to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. You just have some lungs? Where is the sub? Where am I? Then you should know I put my trust in you. Pushed as far I could go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. Hey, come on, guys. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall and lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Alright, I'm out. Let's go show AJ some love. Hey. Alright, guys, I'm out. I love you guys. I hope all you guys have a great day. I love that song, bro. One of my favorite songs of all time. For real. Like, I love that song. I hope everybody has a great day. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go show AJ some love. This is AJ's Live. I love that song. I love that song too. Me rock it. Cause I tried so hard and got so far, But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Alright, guys, I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Go show AJ some love. You didn't even have to say that I sent you. We're all here for a good time. Ukulele. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time like Michael Chandler. Have a great day. I'll be live Thursday or Friday. Wednesday, I don't know. Peace. Have a great day.